What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on, everybody? This your man Dre Mac, coming to you again with another episode of the Blur AF. Bluminati will be here in a moment. Excuse me. Mika G would not be in. She's at a screening tonight. But you got me until then. So yay. But today we're going to talk about Wonder Man, the trailer, the recent trailer that just dropped, and we're going to discuss the Sinners, their big Critics' Choice Award, big hits and all of that. In some is excuse me, in some misses. Excuse me, y'all. And again, I'm still a little under the weather, so you got to forgive me. Try to get this done, but yeah, we're gonna talk about a lot of that stuff. Blue is in the house. What up, Blue?
What up? What up? What up? How y'all doing?
Good,
First game of
good.
the season. First game of the year.
Yeah, buddy. You know what I mean? So, Pam, what's going on? But we're about to get into this thing. We're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about Sinners. We're going to talk about Wonder Man. We're going to talk about everything today. So hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant over at the Heavy Gant React channel. But let's go ahead and start this thing up. Where's the intro at? Let's go.
What does this button do?
All right. Bluminati's in the house. What up? What up? What up?
What up? What up? What up? You all right, man? You seem like you're a little under the weather, man. You all right?
Oh man, sinus congestion. I literally just took some medicine right before I turned the camera on.
Mhm.
Like, golly. At first, I thought it was. I knew it was the flu. I get the flu. I don't know what it is, but since the shutdown, the demic, I've been getting the flu. I've been getting the flu every year, either right before New Year's or right after New Year's.
You do a shot?
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah. Well,
no, the flu shot. I ain't talking about the demic shot.
Oh no. Oh, I thought you were talking about that because normally I never got the flu before until after.
They might have gave you something where you now need to go get the flu shot.
Yeah, nah, that sounds like some bull crap. You know what I get? Give me some hot toddy. Make me a hot toddy. I got that whiskey and some lemon juice and some honey and some throw some Theraflu in there. You know what I mean? And what was funny because I knocked it out. He said the intro is he said the intro music is like
that
twice
might be
volume.
that might be StreamYard. StreamYard been doing some stuff.
StreamYard is updating a lot ever since they got bought. They've been updating a lot, but the intro is loud because that music was loud when I recorded it in edit in post. It was just loud, but y'all woke y'all up. But yeah, ever since I got that, I never was sick like during the winter time. I always got summer colds. But I never really got the flu, and I started getting the flu a lot after that. So I felt it coming on, knocked that mug. I knocked that mug out, and then I felt that sinus congestion coming on. I'm like, that I hate. That I hate because I could just feel it up in here. So I'm not been knocking that out. So, but I'll be all right because I got to go back to work tomorrow. So I better be all right, or somebody go get sneezed on. I don't care. But let me check. Let me see who's all in the house today, and we gonna go ahead. And we gonna get this thing started. Miss Roberta, the church auntie, was like, I gotta step out. It was too many. It started sounding like Def Jam this morning. It was a lot of a lot of mofos. Boy, Birdman had me hyped, boy. Birdman had me going my bag. So
yeah, I said I was gonna watch on the replay and get the opportunity. I was at work, man.
You good thing you at work. Because he was talking about Charlie. And boy, that bring out a whole nother whole nother side of me when we start going into the archives.
Yeah.
So good. No, Nova Dragon. Good morning. Or good morning. Good afternoon. What's up? What's up? What's up? And Happy New Year to you too. Lawrence is in the house. What's up? What's up? What's up? Stamina MC London. What's up? What's up? What's up? Pam, you are right. We're gonna talk about that too. We're gonna talk about Critics' Choice Awards. You know what I mean? Because for what they got right, they did. I think Center should have swept in their category, but that's just me personally. You know what I mean? Let me see. Kevin Davis, what's up? What's up? What's up? G Network, what's up? What's up? What's up? Brandy Blue Shoe, Bull Shoe, what's up? What's up? Yep, I sneeze on them. All day. Trust me, the old gym is upstairs. Sometimes you gotta use gym, not for hot toddies.
Oh, gym.
Free Spirit, what up? What up? What up? Sometimes I use Jim Beam just to get through the day. Nah, I'm just playing. I don't use it like that. Oh man. Yeah. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing. Let's get this thing started. Let's get the Sixth Truth. What's up? Sixth Truth, Sixth Truth been tagging me and stuff on, on Twitter. I ain't rolling. Because I literally only go to Twitter when somebody hit me up. And when somebody I will literally go to Twitter to steal somebody video if I can, and then run it and post it on Threads. I've been on Threads kind of heavy though. I'm not even gonna lie. Collector's Reign, what up? What up? What up? I like that name, Collector's Reign. That's what's up. I'm a collector, so I like that. Is it Cyprini? Is that how you pronounce it? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, Honey Jim Bean is fire though. What's some coat? Oh, let me not get we not in it. I should have did that. You know what? I should have did that during the stream, a 6-hour stream. Let me see if I can go 8. I should have got the gym. Let's see how long I can last now. Once I hit that 5,000, I should have started celebrating. And we're like, somebody go clip that. Here's Dre Mack going downhill. Don't talk about no grifters when you over here drunk. The alcoholic or like Team America World Police. Get out of here, you bum, to go. Oh man. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's get started, man. What you want to talk about first, man?
Let's talk Sinners, man. I think that was or Critics' Choice. Let's talk Critics' Choice Awards, which involve Sinners.
All right, do you want to bring up the results, or do you want me to bring them up?
I got it.
Sorry, I'm getting this out. Not the slurred AF.
It's slurred AF.
Y'all think because people see soon as Miss Roberta left, they was over there talking about, I like when Dre get upset. No, y'all don't. Y'all sure don't want me on the sauce.
We don't need you on the sauce, man. Stay off the sauce.
Stay off the sauce. Baby Zero, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Happy New Year.
Watching Stranger Things. You know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go and watch the last episode. Even though I started the show and watched like the first 3 episodes, I'm gonna go watch the last episode. It'll make me feel accomplished.
I got to rewatch the last episode because I watched the ending.
Oh wow!
But not like the crescendo ending, but like the ending, like the graduation up to
the ending.
Yeah, so I got to go back
and
watch.
That's funny.
Yeah. But so Sinners, one battle after another. They won big at the Critics' Choice Awards with the 2026. I said, you know what? Before I get into anything, I see all of these award shows going to streaming or some type of online entity. I think it was Bow Wow. He posted something today, and I know we talking about Bow Wow, but he posted something today. He was talking about award shows. He was like, since we don't have MTV no more. We
Yeah,
basically
RP to MTV.
Yeah, we don't have BET no more. All of these award shows that we revered and stuff like that, they need to figure out how to bring that into the new year or 2026 and beyond. And he came up with like the YouTube award, the Spotify awards, all these things like that. And I'm like, I can most definitely see something like that happening. And I can see
get
all
behind
of these.
that.
Yeah, no, I think everybody would. You know what I'm saying? And I think all of these big award shows, Critics' Choice, because I think Critics' Choice Awards is a Paramount thing, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
So I can fully see that being streamed on Paramount. You know what I'm saying? We like, I put in the group chat. Oscars coming to YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're leaving. I think they've been on what was it, ABC for like the longest or something like that.
Yep.
So new things is happening, man. New things is happening. Hopefully they follow suit because these awards nobody's watching. Nobody. If
No.
they're not, they're just being clipped up. You know what I'm saying? They're just being clipped up.
And why don't you think anybody's watching? Like before we get into actually the winners and losers, why do you think no one's watching now?
I don't know. Maybe people don't care about the actors and actresses and things like that as much as we once did, or you know what I'm saying? They're boring. They're not keeping people's attention. They got to revamp it. It's something that they got to do to revamp it. I don't know exactly what it is. The attention span of Gen Z and Gen Alpha is real small, real slim. They spend most of their time in front of their phones. So, and they're not doing anything to really shake up anything. Like, where's the drama at the award show? And I don't mean like being catty or whatever, but
no,
there's certain things that should win, and then it's like, well, damn, why didn't such and such win? Or
yeah,
and it's like, well, what is damn person come from out of the blue with a win? I ain't even see that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. And I don't think we as the audience know what the criteria is. Like, what is the criteria
for these people to win?
Yeah, for these people to win. You know what I'm saying? That we might be rooting for. Everybody went and saw Sinners. And Sinners did good, but I'm saying, like, as an example, if Sinners didn't win nothing, we'd be like, why didn't Sinners win? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like when The Whale won. And I'm like, what is The Whale? And who watched The Whale? No disrespect to my boy coming back because he ain't acted in a long time.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser.
But I didn't watch The Whale. I don't, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these movies win and the audience ain't never heard of the damn movie.
True.
So I think they gotta figure it out. They gotta figure it out. What you think?
I think there's a combination of both. And the reason why I say it's a combination of both, just look at it like this. You do have Gen Z. I mean, hell, we're on our phones and we're not Gen Z or new millennium. What is it? Gen Y, Gen Q?
It's Gen Z and Gen Alpha right now are the new.
Yeah, well, we on our phones too. You know what I'm saying? So you think just more because they grew up with it, what they're doing. And if something's not on, except it's not and let's be honest, a lot of this, if it's not a car wreck, you know what I mean? Like you said, if there's not any drama or anything to it, nobody cares. The last time somebody got interested in award shows because a mofo got slapped. This is the last time people got interested in an award show. Other than that, you ain't heard nothing about no award show. Or we go to complain. Let's just be real. We go to complain because so-and-so didn't win. Why this? Why that? Oh, they're so white. We this, we that. But then when someone else has an award show, we don't go and support that. So it's too all over the place. Now you got people just like you said. I'll just watch the clips. I'll see who's all on it, and then I'll just watch the clips. It's not really a big deal. You know what I mean? And yes, the movie industry has changed, but I think people still love movies. I still believe that. I still people love movies and love actors. I also believe at the same breath that these same people, you won't be able to get riled in because you're not giving them nothing to get riled into. You know what I'm saying? So it's not interactive. let's just say this. Let's say the Golden. Let's just say if the Golden Globes were interactive like American Idol, I bet you people would get into it then.
Because I do think we should have a say.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, when they vote for All-Star.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
We have a say. Now it's not as weighted as much, but we have a say.
So let's just say for the sake of argument that this would turn around the whole grifter movement too. Because say for instance, we do have our say in a movie. Let's say for instance Superman. Let's just say for the sake of argument Superman. When people say, oh, Superman was a dub, was a flop, nobody liked it. But then you had, the audience gives you, let's say, 25% of the vote. Right? The rest, 75% is done with, or I'm just making that as an example.
I got you.
25% is the vote of the people. You know what I'm saying? Then the vote of the peers, because then just like the Pro Bowl voting, let's do the vote of the peers, which means actors and actresses, set designers, all of y'all get a chance to vote now. Right. Of course, people are gonna vote for what they want to vote for, but then that gives the people that's working on the movie a say so, right? Then the voters get the other 50%. So that way it's weighted between the people who's making the product, the people who's watching the product, and then the voters, right? So now when that vote comes in, but like, damn, 50% of these people really like this movie. That's coming from 25% of the voters, and so of this. Right. Now you're looking like, damn, okay, they really like this. You know what I'm saying? Now we get an equal weight. It's kind of like what people complain about Rotten Tomatoes. But then you can't deny that the audience score is what it is. Yeah. The critics might have this. The audience score has a lot of weight too.
Right. Yeah. You
know what I mean? So I'm just saying I would like it to be like that, but of course they won't do that. It's too, they won't do that because they want to promote it. Like you said, with the well, it's probably art. It's probably very, very artsy, probably, and what I mean by art. Dramatization, really get into your acting bag, which Brandon Fraser obviously got into his acting bag.
Yeah, he did.
But when you have the weight of the studio making changes because what a director did, making sure he gets some residuals and the movie is a hit, you can't deny that. Yeah. No matter how artsy the movie is, we can say Magazine Dreams was art. Magazine Dreams was art. Let's just be honest. Yeah, it was art.
It was an art house movie.
But it's not compared to Sinners. You know what I mean? It's not compared to, as far as like the overall theatrical experience. Yeah. As an actor, I can appreciate JM for what he did, but the theatrical experience that you're experiencing while watching that movie, totally different. That's just me. That's just me.
Also, I think, and you all your points is valid. Also, I think these blockbuster movies, these horror movies, they need to be on these award shows.
Absolutely.
Like, don't leave Doomsday off. If Doomsday, they acted in Doomsday. Doomsday is still art. No, all movies
it's art. It's all art.
So if Doomsday is as high as people want it to be, and it comes out and it does good, it should be in Best Picture, or they should have a category for Best Action Movie or Best. You know what I'm saying?
It's. I think that's the problem with we. Okay, I also feel like that's the problem with movies is because we forget that the superhero genre. You might not like the genre Martin Scorsese, but it's still art. It's still an art form. You know what I'm saying? James Cameron might not like it, but damn it, you making Avatar, you making fantasy. So what's the difference?
It's the same thing.
Put it all in one category. This is the best film, not best comic book film, not best horror film, best film. And if a dog being a POV character so happened to be the better film, then damn it, you can't deny it. It's the better film.
Right.
And so I do agree with you, like, on that. I think it really bothers me sometimes when we look at a lot of these movies and we don't see all of it and wrapped up in the category. They want to put the art out there, and I agree. I love indie films. It's some of the best films out there are indie films, but
Yeah.
that's not all the films. This is not, you know, art house
Community is
festival.
it's real snooty. You know what I'm saying?
It's
It's real.
very, you know, it is.
Yeah,
That-
and I think that's what's hurting it, because
yes,
general audience wants to go and watch these movies, but y'all are the privileged are the only ones who've seen Six Just Thought About Begonia. I want to go see it. I've heard of it, but I don't recall it being in the movie theaters like that. But I'm pretty sure it killed at Sundance or some film festival that I can't go to because I'm in whatever city that I'm in, and you know what I'm saying. I would have to hop on a plane to fly to Sundance or Cannes or wherever they showing this film at. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's I think the more that they're going and the more we're connected, especially with us now being more connected than ever through the internet and social media and stuff like that, you gotta open it up. You gotta open it up.
You know what's funny is that the guy who's playing who just got cast as Brainiac, the German actor,
yeah,
the clip that they showed of him that I got behind was him talk about the indie scene. When they showed that clip, and it's from a movie, but he's a indie actor, director, producer, and he was talking about getting the art back because they are too snooty about their film. And you know when you know who's snooty. You know what I mean? You know who's snooty. And when he broke it down in the clip, I was like, that's what I'm talking about. That right there is what I'm talking about, because you have a group of people who think their art is just the greatest art of all time. Yeah. This is why they was talking about, oh, Weapons was the greatest thing I've ever saw. What? And how? Like how? Where? What part was the greatest thing you ever saw? No, what it was is always going to be backlash towards whatever's hot. And I'm not just saying because of Sinners, but Sinners was so well talked about. They had to come up with the great white hype. So it's just the truth. You know I'm not lying. So it had to be Weapons. We have to pull something out.
I'm only laughing at you because of y'all hate Weapons so bad. Weapons to me was just a regular mediocre movie. It had some good parts, some bad parts. It wasn't
okay.
To be
it was
lauded
okay.
Over. Right. It was just okay. It wasn't to be lauded. To me,
That's
it was like Smile. When Smile came out, Smile might be better than Weapons, but Smile was a good, you know what I'm saying? But it's nothing that I'm like, oh, Smile, man, that should be, you know what I'm saying? It's like that for me.
That's because what they try to make it be when it's not. That's what I'm more. No, they tried to make it because of big Weapons. Let's think about it like this. Sinners was getting all the attention for weeks. Yeah. Breaking it down. What is the meaning? What is it? I mean, they was breaking it down like Kendrick lyrics. Yeah, what is the double entendre? So they had to have something. So they pulled Weapons out their ass. It was like, whoa, what Weapons is really deep. I'm watching the movie cracking up. I'm cracking up like, what's deep about this? That's just like me saying Him was so deep. You just gotta watch Him because it's so deep. When you can literally point out surface level things that is wrong with the film that they could have expounded on to make it better. That's what's wrong with Weapons. You took too long with it.
Not because if they were trying to go attack and do that, no, because Weapons was a straightforward film. It was straightforward.
It was very straightforward.
It was some kids missing. It was a mystery. That was it. And then come to find and the twist was, Aunt Gladys. That was it. It's a straight
right.
It's a straightforward film. I just wrapped that film up in that one sentence. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
or those
that's it.
Couple of phrases. So no, it wasn't deep. It was surface level. It was if you are into that director and his style of film, you would like it. You know what I'm saying? It didn't hurt or help me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I knew this was the dude from Barbarian. Barbarian was probably more deeper than Weapons.
That movie sucked. That movie sucked. God, I want my time back. We're touring you there. I want my time back. I can never get that time back.
Sinners took up a lot of air in the room, and they didn't like that. So
that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying Weapons is the worst movie I've ever saw. I'm not saying that. Barbarian has that title. What I'm saying is that because when you have art, you have black art like that. That's why I do hate what happened to JM is
Mhm.
because you would have had that same conversation. You would have had a very deep conversation about magazine dreams.
Yeah, and I'm surprised
But because
Magazine
of the
Dreams
back,
isn't getting. I know it's the backlash, but
it's
to
the backlash,
be snooty is to go against the grain a little bit.
right?
I
But
think
they're
it
not gonna
should
not with
show up
him.
in a category. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, but as and that film had a little bit more in depth into it as far as a character, a character look.
Mhm.
When you start looking at character portrayals and stuff like that,
Yeah.
what is this character going through to get to where he's at? That's what JM. And again, I hate that happened to him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we could have been in that category where we talked about that.
But like I said, I think that like best screenwriter, JM won't get an award for that. That'll go to the screenwriter.
It will.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think it's certain areas that they can push that. They know that movie was good, regardless of what JM is accused of or got acquitted or not acquitted of. Is the film good or not? Are we going? You know what I'm saying? And that's what when I'm talking about them being snooty. That's another thing too. Like, if the film is good, put it in a category.
Yeah,
and let the film stand up against these other films. That's all I'm saying.
But that's why I would like to have the if you want people to get into these nobody's gonna let's be honest, nobody's gonna watch this on YouTube for real. Nobody's gonna watch it on.
Gotta make it gotta be an event, like you said. It's gotta be an event.
But you have to for me, the way that I would get into it if I'm a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm a part of it, then I'm cool. So that means my vote would count. You know what I'm saying? And it should be where where they make sure that it's fair, which is going to be hard, but let's make sure it's fair. So you don't use multiple phones or something like that. So you can vote for a category, but make sure it's fair. But in as much as you possibly can, but let the people have 25% of that vote.
Yeah. Or
you know what I mean?
20, 10, 25, just to be a part of it. I'm with you on that. It's weighted 10%, weighted 25%. Yeah. Also, I think these companies, they should campaign like the president for these you know what I'm saying? It should be a constant, it should be in our face. Hey, one battle after another is up for movie of the year. And they should have Leonardo DiCaprio and Tiana Taylor do a quick, hey, go out and vote for yada yada yada, Critics' Choice Award. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then they can reuse that footage or whatever, or just like you said, they got to get us involved. And right now, the people aren't involved with the award.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
It's become now more so these award shows, and I could be wrong. It might have always been like this, but it's more so now just strictly for the people in those rooms than for the viewing audience.
That's true. That's very true. So, go we
but yeah,
excuse me, golly. People are asking about the thumbnail, and I still want to see one battle after another because that's Leonardo DiCaprio and Tiana Taylor, and I still want to see that.
A lot of people, I mean, to me, it was a kind of like a Tarantino movie that wasn't a Tarantino movie.
Okay, I gotta see it. Don't tell me.
I'm not.
Yeah, don't tell me. I gotta see it.
But let me read through this article real quick in the winners. Say it was a big night for Ryan Coogler Sinners and Paul Thomas Anderson's one battle after another at the 31st Annual Critics' Choice Awards. These two films are among the big winners in the year's awards show, which took place in the Barker Hangar in Santa Monica. Sinners took home awards for Best Original Screenplay, Best Young Performer, Miles Canton, Best Casting, Francine Maisler, and Best Score, Ludwig Garrison. As for one battle after another, it landed awards for Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Adapted Screenplay. See, that adapted screenplay. That's what I'm saying. In television, after the Elementary star Janelle James. What's up, baby? Hey, how you doing? Janelle James won Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series. Tremel Tillman of Severance was awarded Best Supporting Actor in the Drama Series. It was hosted by Chelsea Handler. The night also featured big wins for Frankenstein and TV shows such as The Pit and The Studio. So here's the whole thing for Best Picture: Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Jay Kelly, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, Sinners, Train Dreams, and Wicked for Good, with One Battle After Another being the winner out of that. Have you seen, besides Sinners, One Battle After Another, Marty Supreme just came out.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even never heard of that movie. Marty
Wicked
Supreme.
for Good has been out since what?
Wicked for Good. I haven't even watched Wicked, so yeah, I can't give my credit. I never. One thing you would. This is for the audience. One thing you would never hear me say anything about a movie I haven't watched. Right. So I would never down a movie or up a movie. I ain't watched nothing. So.
But
but I heard Wicked for Good is good though. I heard people really like it.
Yeah, I heard people like it too. I'm just I saw the play back in the day when it first came out.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I'm good on Wicked. And I'm not big on musicals anyway.
Oh man, so you ain't watching Grease?
Nah, I've never seen Grease.
Little Shop of Horror? We had to watch that in drop.
I watched Little Shop of Horror.
We had to watch that in theater class.
I guess that is
when I was in high school.
A musical one. Yeah, that is a musical. Yeah. But I watched Little Shop of Horror. I've never watched Grease all the way through. Let me run that back. I've never watched it all the way through.
Yeah, when I was in theater, you know what we watching, boy.
Yeah.
We had to. There was no choice. We didn't get Shakespeare. We damn sure got musicals. I'm like, I know we a black school, but damn, we can't.
Nah, we was doing Shakespeare like a mug, Othello.
I wish we could have. I really wish we could have.
Yeah, we were doing stuff like that, man. Best Director, Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another, Ryan Coogler for Sinner, Guillermo del Toro for Frankenstein, Josh Safdie for Marty Supreme, Joaquin Trier for Sentimental Value, and Chloe Zhao back in the mix for Hamnet.
I think Chloe Zhao is very, very good. I love her cinematography. I rewatched The Internals just for her shot compensation. So when I start filming I'm literally thinking about how she filmed that. What was she looking at? Getting into her mind as far as as a director, this shot would be perfect. That she's amazing. I'm sorry, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I will go watch that just because I want to see what it looks like.
But I told people, to me, Eternals was an art house film.
Very art style film. It just so happen to have superheroes in it.
Right. And that's what I was like, it's a real beautiful. I just don't think we ain't here to talk about it.
Yeah, we gonna get into Marvel here in a minute.
Yeah. Actor Timothy Chalamet for Marty Supreme, Leonardo DiCaprio, One Battle After Another, Joy Edgerton for Train Dreams, Ethan Hawke, Blue Moon, Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, and Wagner Moore for The Secret Agent. Timothy Chalamet won. This one, I know a lot of people say Michael B. Jordan should have won. Up against Timothy Chalamet is the new Hollywood guy.
Yeah, he's the hot guy in Hollywood right now.
And let me not say new. He is. They don't have, and I think Six brought it up. I did where I talked about the death of the superstar. Hollywood does not have a superstar right now. And I don't know if they ever will, but if they will, if one will emerge, it's going to be Timothy Chalamet. That's who they're putting their money behind to be the next Tom Cruise, to be the next Brad Pitt, to be the next whoever. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say it, Michael B. Jordan he's not a white guy. He's just not.
He's not. and he gives off James Dean vibes. That's why he's being.
Yeah.
He gives off James Dean vibes. You can sell him. And Hollywood is all about selling. Let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? When Leonardo DiCaprio was in his heyday, you could sell Leonardo DiCaprio. He kind of had that baby face, nice looking guy or whatever. Very talented actor. Right. Very talented. You could sell that. You don't have, and this is where I'm still, where again, Jay, I hate it happened to you, but Jay was on that trajectory because they could sell him. They could sell him. You could talk about his black features and people, like Cat Williams was talking crazy. You can sell him on that because those features are in Hollywood. Ever since everything happened to him, you don't see that. You don't see that kind of guy being pushed now.
JM
as far as he could act his ass off.
He can. I think JM was gonna be was Hollywood's next Denzel.
Yep, I believe that.
Because it's not Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan is a hell of an actor, hell of a talent, but he's not the next Denzel. And I think they're looking for the next Denzel.
Right. And honestly, as much as I love Michael B. Jordan, he doesn't. I hate to say it like this, but Jonathan just goes into a different arena when it comes to emotional. When you're getting into a character, Jonathan legitimately just goes into a different realm when it becomes a character. I still see Michael B. Jordan or the dad from 227 when Michael B. Jordan is when he did that Tom Clancy movie. I was like, man, he looked like the dad from 227 with his mustache. But I love him. I love Michael B. Jordan as far as an actor. But Michael B. Jordan literally was just Killmonger by itself. He didn't do an African accent that make you just believe, oh, this dude is really Wakandan. He was still a dude from Oakland. Like,
well, I mean, but that's how they made it.
Tony is right. It's range. It is range.
It's range.
Jonathan is just Coleman Domingo. I'm glad Tina's in here. Coleman Domingo, after seeing him in God, is it Zola or Zola something?
You talking about the TV show?
No, it's the movie about the girl
where he killed it.
Not the TV show. I forgot that he was in this movie. It was about the girl who wrote the Twitter situation about her being a stripper and with the white girl and all these shenanigans happened or whatever in Miami. Well, I forgot that Coleman Domingo was in that movie as one of the main attack Zola. Oh my God, man! I was sitting there watching Zola with my eyes because I remember this story when it was on Twitter. And somebody was like, they made a movie about it. Trying to find this movie for a long time. When I tell you, he was fantastic. He was fantastic. Coleman Domingo's a bad mofo. You can talk about whatever, but that's a bad mofo.
No, he is.
That's a bad mofo.
Coleman Domingo is probably going to go down in the vein of a Samuel L. Jackson.
This is
what I mean.
Okay. Give me your thought because I'm gonna give you mine.
This is what I mean, and even because Q was saying that that Michael B. Jordan doesn't have to be the next Denzel. Nobody has to be the next nobody, and that's not when I'm doing the comparison. I'm not saying the next. I'm saying what Hollywood is looking for, right? The comparable to, because in order to sell something, I'm looking at what's my baseline or what was last year's model. That's normally how you know what I'm saying Hollywood is doing. What was last year's model? So I'm not saying he has to be the next. He can be the new Michael B. Jordan for all I care. I'm just saying, Hollywood normally goes for like, I need one type of this guy, one type of that guy, one type of this girl, one type. You know what I'm saying? That's normally how they do. And everybody else just have to fall in line. What I'm saying with Coleman Domingo is Coleman Domingo does a lot of movies. He does a lot.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. That's what you mean. His catalog is growing and growing and growing and growing. Yeah, because he does a lot of where he works a lot.
He gets a lot of work, and I'm saying sooner or later he'll punch through. But I see probably Coleman Domingo end up getting an honorary, just like Samuel L. Jackson got an honorary instead of getting the actual award. And I hate that. I don't like honorary awards.
Because it's a participation award.
Yeah, I don't think anybody, you know what I'm saying? I think that's stupid. Just get the man the award. Hey, if y'all want to give him an award, see what the next movie that they got coming out, and then just say, I know all of those are dope, but we just gonna give you the code. Because the game is rigged anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say Jeffrey Wright reminds me of the Samuel L. Jackson. He gets a lot of work, but he's so fantastic when he's on screen, you can't take your eyes off of what he does. It is funny because somebody brought up the clip of not Dolomite. When Samuel L. Jackson was oh man, when he played Richard Roundtree's Shaft.
Okay.
I forgot that was Jeffrey Wright as the Dominican. I was like, that is him. Yeah. The Puerto Rican. I thought he was Puerto Rican.
Yeah, me too. That was my first time seeing him. That was my movie. Well, for the summer, that was my movie. We was watching it all the time during that summer. And then like that winter, he was Martin Luther King on the HBO movie, and I was like,
he was.
What?
He was. Yeah.
Tiger Woods.
He was people's. Yeah, he was people's.
I like him. Like he killed that role. I thought he was
killed
Puerto
it.
Rican.
I thought he was too. Had the slick hair, all of that.
He said, "This is Egyptian cotton, man."
And he was like, "I don't care how much Egyptian cotton it is. Oh, you just assaulted the officer." Man, yeah, buddy. So, but again, they won't. Let's be real.
Hollywood only elevates so many.
They won't. And people got mad about Jeffrey Wright being in the Batman. I'm like, do you know who that is? Like, even Chill. I'm like, Chill. Hey. That's Jeffrey Wright. Like, that's Jeffrey Wright. I feel you. He could go back to white any day. I'd rather watch Jeffrey Wright. I'm just saying.
Jeffrey Wright. I mean, I think that's that conversation. Because we're gonna get into Wonder Man. So that conversation is a more nuanced conversation. If we're doing, look, I hate the whole variant situation. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I'm against the race. Well, let me not say I'm not against I'm like 50-50 on the race wise.
Oh, I forgot to put the comments up. My bad, y'all. That's
I'm like
that's
50-50.
My part.
And the reason I'm 50-50 is because, okay, we got like, what world is this? Is this an else world? Then shit, fucking let him be black. You know what I'm saying? If they doing it like that, then that's how they doing it, right? But if this is main time, I don't want to.
You see, Chill. Nope. Jeffrey Wright excuses everything. Hey, I'm sorry, Chill. He excuses everything. I don't give a crap.
World, because that Batman, that was Zack Snyder's Batman, right?
No, that Batman was Matt Reeves.
Matt Reeves. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Tina's talking about you, Chill.
Look, Tina, I lean more towards Chill side of things. I do. I like the source material. It keeps it clean. It keep it funky. And watch Wonder Man, because Chill gonna be proven right with Wonder Man. Watch, and that's gonna be the bad thing, Tina. He's gonna be proven right with Wonder Man. Wonder Man, matter of fact, he's already been proven right. They got. Do we need to go through this anymore?
Yeah. No, we can shift.
This
is perfect shift.
Let's shift over to Wonder Man, because the lack of promotion for probably one of the most well-known events, like, it's not like Wonder Man isn't a well-known event. If you read Avengers, if you're an Avenger comic book reader, you know who Simon Williams is. Yeah. Right? You know who he is.
He is very well known.
So for them to lack the promotion that they have been giving to Wonder Man just proves Chill right. It just proves him right. That they race swap, and then they don't give him. Ain't no money behind it. Ain't nothing behind it. It's an empty. And I'm gonna use this word proper. It's an empty token, because that's all Yaya is, a token.
Yeah, I cannot deny that. And this is my thoughts on this, because I feel so bad for Yaya. For the simple fact is they promoted the Trevor Slattery character. Now, Big Keesley is a fantastic actor. Fantastic actor. But the movie the show is not called Trevor Slattery and Friends. is Wonder Man. And for the simple fact that they show Wonder Man's power set later, we could have been getting, if you're going to do it, we could have been hyping up this guy possibly having powers for months.
Right.
You know what I mean? We could have been doing it for months. You do it on the last trailer before you dump all 8 episodes on us at once. Now, everybody else got to, but everybody else got a chance to breathe. We got Agatha got a chance to breathe. I mean, truth be told, Ironheart got a chance to breathe. I mean, they jumped up, I think, the first 2 or 3 episodes, and then let us breathe for the rest of the series. But she got a chance to breathe for weeks, is what I'm saying. I think
got a chance to breathe for longer than that. They was on Agatha.
Yeah, what I'm saying, every week.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that every week you dump this.
Oh, you talking about the episode. You talking about episodic.
Episodic. Okay, yeah, it's talking about episodically.
Yeah.
They got us a chance to breathe because every week you get a chance to anticipate what the next episode is going to be. You start hypothesizing, you start getting into your bag, what your theories are, what is this, who could be coming, yada, 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 yada. I'm
not a hater. I think people think that I'm not hating one.
Can I take this?
Go ahead.
It's not hate on the character of Simon Williams or Eric Williams, you know what I'm saying, or any of that. Listen to what I'm saying. When you're talking about the zeitgeist of this comic book spectrum, we've seen it with Agatha. Everybody was talking about Agatha. Everybody talked about you had a chance for another big character that's associated with Wonder Man, which was the Scarlet Witch. She got a chance. We got a chance every week to breathe with the character. When you dump all of this, you don't care about that character. For number one, if you want me to believe that Yahya Abdul-Mateen being a race swap character, well, damn it, give me something to believe in. When you just dump all of this on us and you do the worst marketing ever, this was horrible marketing. You let a secondary character that nobody really cared about, it was a throwaway character, and a character people hated for Iron Man 3, you got him promoting Wonder Man? Come on, dog. Come on. It ain't hate. You got to look at it subjectively. Yeah. And subjectively, they dump this character on on people. And what does this character have to do with this phase of the MCU? There's too many variables that go against the character of Simon Williams and the actor Yahya Abdul-Mateen right now. Sorry to tell you, but it's too many factors against it. So then you're gonna have the grifter crowd mad that a black man is playing a white dude. We didn't do that. We didn't ask for that. So Marvel did, right? Then we're gonna have to defend the black dude because the grifter's gonna be all on his head. And then Marvel's fault for dumping this on and stop playing. Stop playing.
You summed it up. Like, it ain't hate. It's the truth. This is a wasted spot. Yahya ain't coming back after this. This is it. This is gonna be it for Yahya. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, Jared, this show can be dope as hell. And it might end up being good, right? Let's say it's good.
But what have they showed us? But what have they showed? But what have they showed us? What have they showed you to think Eric Williams is going to be the greatest thing, the greatest villain that ever came out, or Simon Williams is going to be the greatest character that ever came out? What has Marvel indicated with their marketing strategy to show you that? And I'm a person that came from sales. This is horrible marketing, period. I don't care what anyone says. You're trying to get me excited about a character. You just now showing his powers? You're just now showing us the premise of this character?
They just now showing that the show exists. A couple weeks out. Oh, hey, y'all. Wonder Man, Disney Plus. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we getting at?
Yahya could have been a whole lot of other people.
This is, look at Tina, send me the link.
Oh my God, we're hating because we're critiquing Marvel right now? What I could understand. I could be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't watching this show with the race swap characters and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And my flat top up here. I could be one of them. I could be one of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't like any of these characters. You know what I'm saying? They could have asked somebody else. You know what I mean? Black Panther forever. He could have been that. But I'm not saying that. It ain't hate.
Tina,
I'm not hating.
All nuance. You know what? She got to come.
Yeah, she. I'm about to send the link. She playing right now.
Send her the link because I don't. Maybe she just ain't get. This is all we're talking is nuance. The nuance is they threw Yaya a bone, thinking that black people basically, hey, we need we need some black characters, right? And it's like, okay, Bishop, not Bishop.
Nope.
Brother Voodoo,
Nope.
No. Blue Marvel,
Nope.
I got it. Wonder Man, yeah. Black character,
Venom.
no. Wonder Man ain't never been black. No iteration of Wonder Man has been black.
And I don't care about what y'all say about the Ultimate Universe. That dude just got a tan. That dude got straight
black.
wavy hair. Straight hair. He looked Puerto Rican, honestly. He could have been people's
white. It's a panel on that comic.
White.
Because he's a weightlifter.
Yeah.
He put the tan on. They joke on Nick Fury show up and joke on him putting the tan on.
Yeah, he's white. He's a white dude. And again, this ain't even about him being white no more. This is not. I don't even care about that no more because the show was here. Let's get over it. So this ain't even about it. This ain't even about that. What I'm talking about is Marvel's marketing strategy when it came to this actor and this character. You're gonna give us everything at once, which you didn't. You did it for Echo because you knew Echo wasn't it. You knew it wasn't it. Nobody was bought into the character. You had a great introduction to the character, but then you dropped the ball on that. And we gotta start calling a duck a duck. They wanted to fill out. They wanted to have content for Disney Plus. And this is just another mark for content. They don't care about this character because if they cared about this character, we would be getting 6 to 8 weeks of this character to let us breathe with this character, to let us get with this character, understand this character motivation. We could talk about it weekly. That's what gets it excited. Because we were literally talking about this weekly with Agatha. We were talking about this weekly with the Scarlet Witch in that show. We were talking about Vision. We were talking about all of it. Who's going to talk about Wonder Man after they dump it? It's going to be talked about for maybe a week or two, and that's it.
It won't be a week or two. It's going to be the day of, and that's going to be it.
I said, that's why I said maybe. Yeah, that's why I said maybe.
And that's it. And to make him a parody character.
Exactly.
And they're doing that with all of our characters or somebody who kind of look like us. You know what I'm saying? They make them a parody character. Why is he a parody? Why was She-Hulk a parody?
I was looking forward to She-Hulk. Now I'm not saying I got a lot of She-Hulk comics or nothing like that, but I remember when they came on with the Avengers comic in 2015. All new, all different Marvel because She-Hulk was part of the Avengers team. Yeah. It was amazing. So I was looking forward to She-Hulk. I'm just saying it disappointed me.
If the show is dope and the reception is good, what then? That's the question. What then? The question. That's the exact question that we asked.
Exactly. And I'm thinking you guys are getting it twisted. What I mean is the marketing strategy that Marvel did with this show is unlike what they did for previous shows. They dumping the show on us. It did not market the show of the main protagonist in the show until now. The marketing strategy has always been Trevor Slattery. I don't give a good goddamn about Trevor Slattery. Who I care about is Yaya Simon Williams. I don't care about a secondary character. And they did that. I'm trying to tell you, they did that. They tried to do it with Black Panther because Shuri's a secondary character. Okoye's a secondary character. I don't care about them. I care about T'Challa. I don't care about them. You don't see Pepper Potts. Only secondary character that got some screen time was Pepper Potts. Oh.
Y'all
y'all making
niggas
me go
always
Why
complaining.
we gotta be
about
niggas? Why we gotta be niggas? Why we gotta be niggas?
Jesus. Always
we
complaining.
We can't have a thought and an inquiry.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, anti-black too.
Anti-black?
You
Right.
about to get beat up.
Tina, time out.
Nah.
Tina about to go into timeout.
What I want to say is I don't like it when y'all make it about. This is not a race swapping issue. This is a Marvel TV show issue.
That's what I
That's
said.
what we're saying.
Y'all started this conversation off with y'all are about to prove Chill right because y'all race swap Wonder Man and they finna drop all this stuff and nobody's gonna watch it. This is a TV show issue, not a race swap issue. What was the last successful Marvel TV show?
Ironheart.
Loki, maybe.
Ironheart.
I don't know. According to the Agatha-ites, it was Agatha, right?
I mean, Agatha charted. So think
did Ironheart charted also.
Charted. Yeah.
But guess what? But guess what, Tina?
Guess what did not chart? Guess what did not chart? Daredevil.
Wonder Man.
So are we are we saying Daredevil is? You know what I'm saying?
Daredevil was not a good, but Daredevil was a mixed bag show.
Too, Tina.
Yeah,
Daredevil what I'm saying is when y'all say this is a race swap issue for Wonder Man, it's not a race swap issue. It's a TV show issue. They people aren't watching the shows.
So let's do the component. Let's do it like this. Yes, there is a component of the race swap and them not marketing it well. Because we all know that Simon Williams is a white character. He's never been black. It is what it is. It is what it is. But when people start, because what's gonna happen? You start getting invested in the character. What do? You start looking up the character, right? When you see it's a straight white man.
No, that's what y'all do. Everybody don't do
so no other people that get into characters. Nobody look them up and try to find out more about the character.
Sometimes people just watch the show and cut the shit off. Y'all live in this comic book bubble.
No, I live in the real world. If I say, "Hey man, you watch Wonder Man?" Oh no, what is that?
You know what, Tina? You right. I'm gonna give Tina. You know what? You right, Tina. When I watched American Monster last night, and I watched the episode with Tempest Daniels, there's no reason why I looked this chick up. There's no reason. Why? I just watched it and turned it off. You right.
What talk about? Of course, people go and Google. If they get invested in the Yaya, let's say they like Yaya playing Simon Williams, and they want to know more about the character, they gonna Google who the hell Wonder Man is, and then they gonna see this white dude.
Same thing that they say, and they gonna be like, damn.
And they're gonna see a white dude, and they're gonna say, okay.
Tina.
Do you think we wouldn't have? I wouldn't be doing grifter shows, grifter reaction videos, and people was not looking up these characters. Like, okay, oh woo!
You know the hell Sam Jackson got for being Nick Fury?
Like the average person, is not like for instance, like my mom or my auntie or my brother or my sister, they're not like they just watching the damn TV show and the movie. They not going to
no, you absolutely right.
You're right.
You're absolutely right. You are right. But they not gonna show up to watch Wonder Man. Your mama and your daddy and your brother and all of them is not cutting on Disney Plus to watch Wonder Man.
They gonna watch it. What
do you say? The hateocracy.
But let's say Yaya was Blue Marvel. I think we would still be having this conversation.
Yaya was also Dr. Manhattan over in the over in DC. And they killed him for that. Let's not get it twisted. This is why.
He keep taking them roles.
They got pissed off when they found out he was Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah,
I think it was like, you know what I mean? Because we know who the majority is. So yeah, the average black dude don't care. That's why people go so hard. You know what I'm saying? Against the anti-recast of T'Challa. Because the average black dude don't care. But we're not talking about the average black dude. We're talking about the American zeitgeist. We're talking about American society. In American society, some people do get mad when you race swap their characters.
Yeah, they do. I don't care about them. I don't give a damn. Who cares?
That's what. But
Good.
Tina, is that not the people who really gonna make the? Because come on, Tina, who's showing up for Wonder Man?
No, I'm
And
not
they know
saying
that.
that. But these same people would not be showing up for Blue Marvel either, or Brother Voodoo.
Right, but that's the other part of the conversation that we're having.
I think, and I honestly think that you're mistaken on there, and here's why: because those characters are created characters that are the tone and everything of the character. They're created like that. Brother Voodoo is a created black character. Blue Marvel's a created black character. He has an excellent damn story. Let's just get it twisted. It's an excellent story. So when you have comic book fans, the one who goes and cosplays to go to Comic-Con, right? Those are the people who's gonna go. They were like, oh, they're finally making Blue Marvel. I'm gonna watch that. And those people at Comic-Con is going to tweet out all of that. The Straw Hat Goofies, ain't that his name? And all of those, the ones who really comic book fans are going to get on board with that character. You know what I'm saying? The black nerd comedies, all of that, because they're making a black-owned character. So yes, we're going to show up and show out because you're going to hear so much buzz about it from the black blurred community that everybody else is like, well, who is this guy? Let me go find out. Yo, I don't hear nobody tweeting about Wonder Man.
Why y'all ain't show up for Cat 4 then?
Because that movie sucked.
I'm gonna get Tina out of here. I'm about to get Tina out of here. Why we didn't show up for Cat 4? We would have showed up for Falcon. That's who we would have showed up for. The thing is, Tina.
The movie was not good, Tina. Stop. You act like this is a 4-star movie.
I didn't say the movie was good.
Tina,
but who's to say that the Blue Marvel TV show gonna be good? Because you're making a hypothesis
well, we have to have a hypothesis that would make a Blue Marvel TV show or a Blue Marvel. We got to make a hypothesis about that because obviously you see what even with Wonder Man being a race swap character, look at the marketing that Marvel did with this character.
It's horrible. I don't like it.
It's trash.
That's what we're talking about, Tina. It's not just the race swap. Race swap is just one component.
That's the component I'm on. That's the component I'm on because that's what y'all started with. Y'all know how I feel about that. I want everybody to take all the jobs. I want a race swap everybody. I want all the jobs.
I'm with you. Get the jobs, cool. But once you get the job, I ain't seen y'all promote one damn thing.
I get it. Yeah, it's bad now. It's bad now.
I don't even know you got the job, y'all. What are we talking about? Get all the jobs? I don't know you got the damn job.
It's bad now. I don't like the marketing for it at all. I don't. I do not now. We can technically that.
But technically, they did show White Simon Williams in the marketing too. That's what I'm mad about. They showed the White Simon Williams in the marketing for the show along with Trevor Slattery, and the dude just going to go get a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this? Well, like, hey, Tina, ask yourself this: if you want me to get on board with Wonder Man, what marketing has shown me that makes me be like, you know what? I want to watch that.
No, I get it. I don't like the marketing. I don't like what they're doing with the story. I don't think it should be a comedy. I don't know whose bright idea it was, but
Feige.
I don't want it. I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be a conversation like where, oh, y'all race swapped them, so the people ain't gonna show up. The people ain't gonna show up either way it goes. They're making 3 seasons of Daredevil. Nobody watching it. It's crazy.
We're not saying nobody's going to show up for Wonder Man because my component is not only it's the race swap. I don't care because it's already done and over with. I don't even care about that. I don't even care about that. Honestly, it's the marketing and the way that they did this for this black show. And
for sure,
you and you do have to put the component of race swap because I'll be damned if we not gonna hear from the grifters. And guess what I'm gonna be doing reaction videos to grifters being pissed off because this man is race swapped.
Yeah.
So there is a good because you cannot deny that component.
But
yes,
I think you get that component either way because they did it to Ironheart, who's an original character.
Yeah, they did it to Ironheart, but they did it to Ironheart because of the fear of being replaced. That's what it is, and that's why. Let me be real. Let me be real. Yeah. That's why I brought up this book. That's why I brought up this book this morning because they fear being replaced.
That too, also though, Tina, because the thing is, like you said, it's a Marvel issue. Yeah, like they're doing. It seems like they're doing that on purpose, so then they can be like, "Hey, we gave y'all something, and y'all didn't show up."
Yes, it's to throw a bone.
Like, don't give me a fully fleshed out character. Give me a fully fleshed out situation that I can get behind. I should not see Ben Kingsley on fucking Oprah, wherever the hell he was at.
Yeah,
promoting
like
this
why is
damn
he
show.
being? Why is he being promoted in Not Yaya? That's the
I
biggest
agree.
component.
They did a
That's
whole
the
write-up
component.
on Ben Kingsley on
I agree.
Entertainment Tonight. Why?
I get it. I don't like it at all.
It's trash. So
like
now
we ain't seen his brother yet. His brother is supposed to be a main antagonist. Maybe we'll see it as it gets closer. So I don't like the marketing for it.
it's almost here. What is he, 2 weeks away?
We got a week left where they're gonna drop another trailer.
Is it the 27th or the 18th? Because I'm getting it confused with
I want to say.
I'm getting it confused with Night of the Seven Kingdoms. They're both dropping this month.
So what you gonna watch? Night of the Seven Kingdoms or One Man?
I'm watching all of it.
You watching Knights of the Seven Kingdoms. You watching Knights of the Seven Kingdoms first.
I
You know damn well you are.
Vampire. Everybody race swapped in that damn TV show.
They are.
And we rocking and rolling over there.
They are.
We rocking and rolling. Louis black as hell.
They are. You're right.
Look, let's is people. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that because I think people
Maverick
are
said the
talking
MPU.
we back, baby. We back.
But listen, I would have preferred Yaya to be T'Challa. That was my pick. If we're gonna recast T'Challa, I like Yaya for that. I would have preferred him Blue Marvel.
I would have loved him as Blue Marvel.
Yeah, Wonder Man definitely not my pick. I don't even know why we doing Wonder Man. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Exactly.
That's what I'm getting at.
So you think
why is this even happening? That's been my question from the jump. Why is this even happening?
This is like Avengers Infinity War. My question is, why is Gamora? Because this is why is Wonder Man?
Yeah.
Why? Why are we getting Wonder Man? Why are we setting up the West Coast Avengers when we literally got an incursion getting ready to happen? We're getting ready to get into Doomsday. Again, this is filler. This is like the filler episode of Dragon Ball Z where it has nothing to do with anything.
Bad filler, though. This is bad filler.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Why is Wonder Man a parody? Why are we trying to be so meta with this? You know what I'm saying? Like, why?
Yeah,
the whole thing smells like doo-doo.
and it scares me for the mutant saga because I'm like, is this what we're gonna keep doing? Like, is this how y'all are gonna keep doing TV shows? Like, what is the plan? Like, what do y'all have going on? It's crazy.
But I can't be a hater though, huh? Come on, Tina. All the questions you ask and I ask, but I'm the hater though.
We got called niggas.
I'm not finna look when y'all get the me and Chill are on polar opposite ends for race swapping. I'm always gonna get in the race swap conversation. Shoot.
Okay, so
with the black folks.
So yes, with the race swap in here. Let's go to the race swap component in here. Does the race swap make it any better for this show?
No.
Absolutely not.
But I don't think it makes it better or worse. I think we would be in this situation no matter what.
It makes it worse. And this is the reason why I say that it makes it worse. It makes it worse because not only are we getting shoehorned this show, now we got to deal with the racists, the grifters, you know what I'm saying, that's going to jump through their TV screens with greasy hair. And now I got to defend. Now I got to really.
I might not even like it. Look, I might have to defend this show, a show that I might not even end up liking, but I'm gonna have to defend it. You see what I'm saying?
That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, you put up a united front.
There was a good fine white man right there with us.
And then behind the scenes, you pull Yaya to the side and be like, Yaya, bro, come on, man.
No. Tina, there was a perfectly good white man right there. He had on the suit and everything. He's shooting lasers. And they made it a parody of a movie. No, perfectly good white man wasted. Thanks, Hollywood. You wasted another good white man.
Yeah. Yeah. They might be about to make him a mutant. I don't know.
I'd rather say, damn, y'all wasted Timothy Chalamet as Wonder Man. Why did y'all put him as Wonder? I would rather be saying that than we wasted Yaya as Wonder Man.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. But I will
So
never get on this internet and say y'all shouldn't have took the job as a black man. Take all the jobs. Take
hey,
them
Don't get
all.
I'm not.
look, if
I'm
this
not mad.
happened to you,
Hey, I'm not mad about anybody making the decision for their career. You do got to understand there's going to come with backlash
mm,
when it comes to
Mhm.
this. When it comes to this too. So again, I'm not saying the show was going to be garbage. I don't know what the show was going to be because the
you're not
show
mad
ain't
at
Yeah.
come out. So
Marvel
I'm
for
not about to
offering
judge
him
the
the
show.
Wonder Man.
That's unfair. This is what we talk about with grifters. Grifters want to,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I don't know about this show, man. You know what I mean? Got black dude playing a white man. I don't like it. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. What I am going to say is the marketing for this show and the way that they're presenting the show, especially showing his powers in the last, you do the last trailer, and now you want to show this dude already got powers, and you go, you know, in the what is it? Damage control is a part of this. You show me this now,
Mhm.
where
Yeah.
this could have been a component of the trailers instead of showing me Ben Kingsley. I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
care.
Sir Ben Kingsley.
Dude, you did okay. Ben Kingsley was in Shang-Chi. Did they
Mhm.
market Shang-Chi or did they market Ben Kingsley? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I get it.
They show
I
karate
get it.
moves and all of that. They damn show they show Ben Kingsley cowering in despair. You know what I mean? They show all the karate moves and stuff like that I could possibly just sink my teeth into. I got excited. They didn't do this with Yaya. They show Yaya looking for a job. Yaya broke.
I
Yaya
wish they would
broke.
quit doing these character study TV shows that take way more than 8 episodes real quick. From my understanding, the way Trevor Slattery made it during his little interview was this show is 50-50. Like it's a 50% my show and 50% his.
Well, buddy show. What?
And I'm
That
like,
show
wait a minute. What?
Tina, this is the reason why we don't like the race swap because literally they literally have no respect for Yaya and his talent. And then
Yeah.
then they gave the show, and then you race swap this guy to a character that even Marvel doesn't agree with. Because why is Trevor Slattery? Why are they trying to make it seem like it's a 50-50 show, like it's a buddy cop show?
Yeah.
Again, they didn't do it with Shang-Chi, and Shang-Chi is an original Asian character.
Yeah.
So why should I get behind this show? You understand what I'm saying? It's not. That's the reason why we got a problem with the race swap. If this was Blue Marvel, then and they had the president who was John F. Kennedy in the show. This was a buddy show with John F. Kennedy. I would have hated it too. Because the component of Blue Marvel's character is so entrenched in the civil rights movement and him being a hero and white people didn't want to see. I don't give a damn about John F. Kennedy in that movie
Yeah.
or in
Yeah,
that
I
show.
get it.
We could have got him and
True to
original-
that, D Sizzle too.
Huh?
No, what
Oh.
D Sizzle said. He had no business being in Shang-Chi either.
He ain't got no why.
He
Yeah,
did.
and why he done been in more shit than T'Challa.
Yes. Yes.
This man done got more shine than T'Challa. And I'm not talking about Chad. I'm just talking about
What is that?
T'Challa.
Why are we
period.
hating? What is the hate? When did I start? When did
I'm
I become
hating
a
on you.
hater?
Why
Because we're
would you
critiquing.
hate?
There's critiques and there's hating. I'm about to be a hater now. I'm about to be stink meter now.
I can hate.
I'm about to be stink meter now.
I'm not hating. I'm just critiquing. And I don't like. Why would I hate Lantern? For what?
I didn't like what they in Savage Cabbage. I didn't like what they did with Namor either. Because
What?
again, because they were
Bruh,
trying to
y'all
for
are
one.
crazy, bro.
No, for one, they tried to make Namor black.
Here we
For
back.
one.
Here we
They
back
were trying to make
Namor
Namor black
again.
at first.
Let's talk about his Irish heritage. Let's go.
Namor-
No,
Irish.
it's
Namor has a way better compelling story than what they gave him with this. Mayan.
it.
Absolutely not.
He does.
I don't nobody want to hear about Namor and Atlantis and all of that. Nah, move on.
But we could do
Y'all
it. But we
sound
could.
y'all
But
sound
we could
like
do
the
that. Hold
old
on. Wait a minute.
grumpy uncles.
No,
Move
no. But we
on.
could do that. We could do that with Aquaman.
That's
Do
exactly
what with
why. Why you
Aquaman?
think Namor stood the test of time? Because they want to hear about Atlantis. What are you talking about, Tina?
Wait, we could do what with Aquaman?
Nobody
And,
want to hear about Atlantis and all of that. It's the
they did it
same
with
story.
Aquaman, and he was. And Aquaman is
They
white,
race
blue.
swapped Aquaman.
Aquaman, white, blue,
They
blue,
did.
blonde hair.
At
Aquaman
least he a
was
little
race
bit closer.
swapped.
He
Aquaman a little bit
was.
closer. He a
So
little
what the
bit
hell
closer.
is y'all talking about?
What would again? Oh Lord, we're talking about the story.
Bro,
The story.
bro.
Hey,
Don't nobody read that
that's
shit,
all.
bro.
There it is. There
Y'all
it is.
got me cussing. Don't nobody
There
be
it
reading
is.
them.
No, cuss.
Y'all-
Miss Roberta walk away for a second or two, but cuss.
Tina, how did
Y'all-
these things get popular if then nobody read them, Tina? That's like saying
That
don't
was-
nobody
that
read
was-
Harry
that-
Potter, but it's a
bro,
Harry
yeah.
Potter show. What are we talking
Bro,
about?
that's like saying, man, we would have never got you got served and niggas ain't watched Breaking. Who can y'all, bro?
We
Come on,
Dude,
man.
would have
got-
gotten you got
Bro,
served. The niggas
move
didn't watch
on, bro.
Breaking. What are you talking about, Tina?
So we wouldn't get Children Blood and Bone if people didn't buy the books. If that
No,
wasn't
of
the number one
course.
bestseller. Thank you.
Of
What do you think?
course.
What do you think comic books are?
But when they adapt Children of Blood
She
and
is
Bone.
trolling. You are
No,
trolling
I'm
tonight,
not.
Tina.
When they get ready to adapt Children of Blood and Bone, it's not gonna be like the book. It's not.
It would be more of the book than what we got in the MCU.
How do you know?
Tina, it's the spirit.
Dude,
Tina.
the
It's spirit. Is the spirit
I
of the book
follow
gonna be there?
I follow the author. And she's talking about how the production of this show is more in line with her books. When I
Okay.
say more in line, I'm not saying a copy for copy, but more in line with the books. Right? Yeah, exactly. Lord of the Rings was a poppin', even though Tolkien's is what 1920s or 30s.
Tina trolling, man.
I'm not
Tina,
trolling.
Tina came in here
so
and the Hulk Hogan music up.
Yes, she
You know
did.
what I'm saying? Come on.
because I hate y'all are making me start to hate source material people because I'm a person who watches adaptations and I'm like they always change this stuff. It's
Yeah, but
always
do
changed.
the spirit be
But
there?
you-
It's like it.
I
It's
don't know
like
what
it,
the hell
right?
the
Stephen
spirit
King's
is.
it. Tina, Stephen King's it, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
they changed up a lot of stuff for the miniseries
Right.
and all of that. Even with this Welcome to Derry. But the
Yes.
spirit of the book, the spirit of what Stephen King wrote down is all throughout
It's
that show.
there.
Race
It's there.
swapping, gender swapping or not, is the spirit there, right? The spirit of Namor was not in Namor.
I'm
It was
glad
not.
it wasn't. I'm glad. Change it.
Why?
Change all of that.
But
Change
you-
it
we
all.
got-
When this is
Do you know who the
Change it
Tina,
all.
listen to what you're saying. Why, when this is the first time we're getting this character on the big screen, why
You're
would you
gonna be
change the
mad.
essence of the? That's the same thing that I had about T'Challa. They changed the essence of the character, gave the smarts to this character, gave the brilliance of his military brilliance to Okoye. They giving all of the character, not making the character who he is.
I got a question, Dre. Hold on. Tina,
What?
Mm.
if they did Beverly Hills, let's say they do Beverly Hills Cop in the next 20 years again. And this white man shows up as Axel Foley.
With the music, the same music too.
He not from Detroit. He from like the suburbs of
from South Dakota.
yeah, something like that. What you rocking with that too? Because it sounds
I
like you
don't
just going,
care.
hey,
No, it
change
sounds
it.
like
It's
I
cool.
don't
It's fine.
care.
You rocking with that?
I wouldn't care. I wouldn't watch it. I'm like, I ain't finna watch that.
But you're right.
I
You
just, I
wouldn't
would
watch
not
it.
care. I just wouldn't care.
No, you would. You cared
I
enough
just
to
be
not
like, I
watch
don't
it.
care.
We
I
do it
can't
coming
watch
to
that.
we do it coming to America, but we're doing it from
And
Ireland.
let it be from Ireland. I'm like, okay, I might
Iceland.
watch
We do
that.
Iceland.
But I might watch that.
Yeah, we doing it. We do it coming to America, but we do it all Icelanders.
But you
Zamunda,
can tell
though.
that
Zamunda in
story,
Iceland.
right? Can you not tell that story from another country?
You
Can you
but
not?
why? But why call it? You know,
Why call it coming to America?
You know what, Tina?
Can you not
Wow.
tell the same story about an Irish prince who's, matter of fact, we just saw it in Crazy Rich Asians. The same damn story. It's
But it was
almost
called-
the
That's
same
why it's
damn
called
story.
Crazy Rich Asians and
What's
not
it called?
called Coming to America.
What,
But
called
it's
Coming
the same.
to
But that's
America?
what I'm saying. The stories can still
So you
be
go.
translated.
So who's gonna be the white? Who's gonna be the white semi? Thank you.
Timothy Chalamet.
Hey, y'all better for y'all give somebody an idea and they make an Irish coming to
They've
America.
already
They're not gonna be mad.
done that. They've already done that story. It was called Spaceballs. I'm
Oh,
a prince.
When they redo Roots on Tina, it's gonna be
Boy, they do
Ben
Roots
Kingsley.
and they do. Oh my goodness, they do
Ben
Roots
Kingsley
from
and Roots is Toby?
from Great Britain. Oh Lord.
It's over.
Oh man, y'all just get on my
And I guess
nerves. Oh
with me,
God.
our
No, 'cause
stories, because when we do that, it does open the floodgate. And I get you, Tina. Hey, change the source material, blah blah. I get it. You starting to hate, and I understand that coming from your point of view. But like I said, gatekeeping is a big thing. Our stories, when they tell the tale of hip hop in the next 50 years,
It's gonna be white dudes.
and it's white dudes spinning on cardboard and tagging trains and doing all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm be like that damn Tina.
You ain't gonna be like nothing because you gonna be dead. You ain't gonna be like
I'm
nothing.
living to
You
a-
gonna be
First of
gone.
all, I'm living to 167 years old.
You said when they tell the story.
You said the next 50 years, I'm gonna be in my 90s. Like, damn it, Tina, give me your camera. Let me go talk to Tina.
100th anniversary of hip hop, and they're gonna be talking about Brad Finkelstein, who invented
Skip McDougal.
Come on, man.
But what I will say is, like, these people, they don't count on. Y'all know they don't count on us to come to the movies. Like they're looking at the general population. That's why when there's an adaptation, they change stuff.
Cool, I get it.
Do you see? Did you see what happened to the last Fantastic Four movies when they were changing stuff to make it cool? How'd that work out? How'd that work out?
But it looked like none of them worked. When
I
they
mean, the
put
last
the
one did
source
work.
material and they did.
The last
None
one
of it
did.
worked.
The last one worked. Compared
I
to
liked
compared the numbers of Fan 4 Stick compared to First Steps, and it worked.
Okay, if we gonna do it that way,
I'm not on that train.
I mean,
It was-
okay.
I like the
Look, it
movie,
was-
but no, I don't believe this Fantastic Four work. Fantastic Four is not that is not a property that works. It's not that.
What I mean it worked, and what I mean it worked is that when you going closer to the source material compared to what they did in Fan 4 Stick, it worked better than that did.
Told a better
But
story.
people
Yes, a
still,
better
but people
story
still
happened.
ain't come out. People ain't come watch it.
Because people don't care about Fantastic Four. I don't know why they think people care about Fantastic Four.
So
Fantastic
why,
Four is not that.
so why
It's
are
not
we
him.
sitting here talking about Wonder Man? Because you know nobody don't care about Wonder Man. Then this shouldn't even be a topic of conversation. We should be done moved on to Doomsday.
Because I care about Yaya.
You don't care about Yaya because Yaya took the paycheck and getting
I
paid.
care about Yaya.
So that's
You
what
don't
it is.
care.
So he don't care. He taking a check. So that means he's a.
I
So
want
that
Yaya
means-
to be able to get another check, Tina.
I keep trying to tell y'all, these actors want to get paid. Y'all
They
remember
do.
who
I
was
want
that?
him to
Who
keep
was that?
getting paid.
Chill was talking about Damson Idris. I hope Damson Idris says no because he wants to be the real T'Challa and not to. Man, that nigga don't care. He want to get paid. He want whatever role is gonna give him 4 movies. It could be
Tina,
T'Challa Jr.
Tina.
or T'Challa.
Tina, I'm down with that. I want him to be able to get the next payday. You see what I'm saying? Because he took this check already. When this don't work out in Hollywood, say, hey man, you did that trash ass Wonder Man. We ain't working with you on that shit. No more checks for Yaya.
Hey, and for him playing Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Dr. Manhattan, people forget that that adaptation of what's the name of the show?
Watchmen.
Watchmen was critically acclaimed.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's saying that? I want to see if we're gonna get that same energy for Wonder Man.
You won't because ain't nobody watching it.
So he's just taking a check.
We're
I'm
not
just taking a
in
check. I'm gonna
disagreement
just take
there.
Just take the
We're
check.
not in
Just
disagreement
take the
there.
check.
Nobody's
So
gonna
that's
argue.
what we do. Change the material, take the check. We don't
Right, but
care
hold on,
people
hold on.
who we don't
Tina.
care about who invests in it. We don't care about the people who go buy the comics or nothing.
No,
Who spend
why
it
do y'all
harder.
think these people
Take
care
the
about
check.
that?
Take
No,
the
I
check.
don't care.
Tina, I'm not.
Take the
Tina.
check. That's the problem.
Tina, y'all done made me forget my. Okay.
Y'all think y'all Mateen sitting home thinking about the Wonder Man comic book readers? No, he trying to get this next gig. He done moved on.
Right. He
He
trying to
don't
get
give
his
a damn
next
about
gig.
this.
He's trying to get his next gig. He need to be thinking about his next gig. This ain't it.
He done
This ain't the way to go and be about your next gig. You think you're gonna be elite? You think? Let's say this don't do good because you know they gonna do the same thing that. And I'm surprised she's still working with him. Nia DaCosta, the way they came out and ran her through
Yeah.
the mud.
Oh,
Right.
Lord have
When
mercy.
when Yaya don't work out as Wonder Man and that one little variety piece or that one little Hollywood,
When it-
you know what I'm saying? All of that.
When they
good
say he's
stuff come out.
difficult to work with.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When that happened,
When
Tina
they
gonna
said
be
him,
like, well, he got the check.
when they
And I don't think
s-
it might even be a good check. He might be using this thinking this gonna be a stepping stone check.
right.
Maybe.
Hey, let me ask you this, Tina. Is there any dancers in here of the Caucasian persuasion on set? Do you know this? Because I'm just trying to make sure. I'm just trying to make sure you don't get. Is Yaya married? That's all I'm saying. I don't want no dancers. I don't want
Look, child, I don't know.
All I'm saying is I don't want him to get set up. Is all I'm saying.
That's a black man brother problem. Y'all got to talk as brothers and get that together.
Because he took the check. Nope. He took the check.
Yaya married. He married.
Yeah. Thank you, Lord.
He got him a nice one.
Look, what does that have to do with anything? When does marriage stop any philandering?
Well, what I'm saying is at least the ball and chain is near his foot. You know what I'm saying? Make it a little harder.
Yeah.
I would hope. It's a deterrent. That don't necessarily mean to stop him. I feel what you're saying, but she look like she don't play. I don't know. She look like she gonna take not half, 100.
She beat his behind.
Yeah, so I don't think
she beat him up and take his money.
This is my feelings for the MCU. I want them to go back to the old days. I want it to be 90% white again. Let's go back to MAGA MCU. I don't want them to make no Storm movie. I don't want none of it. Go back to the old days so maybe everybody will be happy. That's what I want. I'm so tired of people arguing and crying and upset. Go back to the old days. Let them have their stuff back. Y'all go over there with Children, Blood, and Bone. Let's support them. Let them take their stuff back. Because we ain't never going to be happy.
If it's good. I support whatever's good. Tina, if this is dope, I will come out rant and rave about Wonder Man being a good show. Rant and rave.
Yeah, well, we already know it's not going to be, it's not. Because
how do
once
you
again,
know?
they don't. Well, this is because Kevin Feige has already told us.
Everybody about to get you in this comment section.
No, because Kevin done told us, hey man, y'all really ain't got to worry about these TV shows no more. So, so why should I even watch it? I'm going to watch it, but I'm like, he has set a bad precedence by saying that. Why would you say that? It's stupid.
Yeah. But
It's
that's
dumb.
what they do. That's what they did with DC over there. When DC was dying, they said, oh, well, it's dying anyway. But watch this Aquaman 2 that we got coming out.
That's your boy James. Your boy James Gunn did that.
He didn't. No, he didn't. He wasn't even there. He was not there. He was not there. He wasn't even there. Stop it. Stop it.
Y'all are.
Stop it. He wasn't even there. Sure the hell did.
They got gunned.
Sure the hell did. You're not about to do that.
They announced what?
They was ending the DCU.
Yeah.
DCU.
The last film from the DCEU was literally The Flash.
And they announced that before Gunn got there?
Yes.
Y'all are lying, bro. Y'all are lying.
No, we're not.
So we just lying now.
Yeah,
so we just niggas. We lying and we haters.
Yes. Because I remember when it happened. I remember when James Gunn got the job and he came out and said he was going to restart everything. I was like, why would he say that? That is
because
so stupid.
That's why they did Flashpoint on the Flash. It was the last DCEU project. So after that, they restarted everything.
Aquaman came after Flash.
Did it?
Yes. So did the other one. What's the goofy one? What's the goofy?
Blue Beetle?
Damn.
Shazam.
Or Shazam?
Yeah.
Right,
That
no,
came
but
after
that
That
that.
had nothing to do with Gun. Gun had nothing
wasn't.
to do with it. Those are already greenlit.
Yeah, they was
Bro,
already. That's what
So,
Tina.
so
What,
y'all
what I'm
telling me
saying
y'all
is
telling me
those
Gunn
movies-
got hired after Shazam?
No,
Gun
no. You miss. I guess you missed what I'm saying. The announcement of them ending everything came before Gunn got there.
Bro, y'all are telling lies.
Already knew
Y'all
that.
are
Hold on.
lying.
Hold on. Don't worry about it. No,
Because
don't worry
the
about
Rock,
it.
the Rock literally, the Rock came out. What was the Rock saying before his movie came out?
That he was
And
gonna
everybody was
change
happy
it.
because
Once Rock didn't change
Henry
the damn
Cavill showed
thing,
up.
they said we done.
Because Henry Cavill showed up, everybody was reignited. Like, oh, we really finna
You
keep
absolutely
going.
right. You
And then
absolutely right.
Gunn
Hold on.
got hired shortly after.
Hold on.
What was it? The Rock's movie.
The last major DCEU film before James Gunn reboot officially took over was Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom in 2023,
Bro.
serving as a final installment of the previous continuity through
You Googling
though
the
its
wrong
last
thing.
place. Though its last place in the
Google
DCU
when James
in
Gunn
box
got
set.
hired.
While
Google when James
films
Gunn
like
got
Blue
hired.
Beetle and The Flash also released during this transition, Aquaman 2 is considered the definitive end to the original
Google
DCEU.
when James Gunn got hired. Google his
He didn't green light the project. He didn't green light the project.
Google when he got hired. I know
you right
he
here,
got
Tina.
hired.
Tina. Warner Brothers CEO at the time, Kevin, whatever his name was, announced in 2019 they were moving away from a tightly connected universe and shifting.
2019?
Yes. That's when they announced all that stuff.
When did James Gunn get hired?
Gunn didn't get that to 2022.
Yes.
So
That
you
stuff was
telling me
already
in
greenlit.
2019?
Yes.
Come on, man.
Yes.
When remember Zaslav showed up? When Zaslav showed up,
Yeah.
he was done with the DCEU. He was letting them finish their films. He said, y'all can finish these films, but we are done. Zaslav showed up. They was talking about the ex of Zaslav. Zaslav cutting this. He cutting that. He cutting it. He getting rid. Remember they got rid of Batwoman, Batgirl, or whatever.
Batgirl, yeah.
Why did Henry Cavill show up in Black Adam?
Because of The Rock. He didn't show up because
It was because of The Rock.
That
Why
was
did
The
he
Rock.
That was The Rock. The Rock was really trying to take over DC.
Trying to take over.
Yeah, he was trying to take over the DCU. He was literally trying to do a hostile takeover.
He was. He was trumping some shit.
I am driving. Can y'all Google when did James Gunn get hired?
October, and he got hired October 2022. Thanks, Lawrence, for posting that up.
October 2022. When did Black Adam come out?
I don't know. That movie was dumb.
Google it, Lawrence.
Hold on.
2022.
2022.
Okay. And as soon as James Gunn got hired,
they did not want The Rock.
Within a month or two, he said, we finna get ready and do gods and monsters and rip all this shit out.
Tina, you're right. You are right. What you're missing is the Warner Brothers, the big guys. They said we are done with this shit.
Bro.
That's what you're missing. The big guy. Yes, once Gunn got there, he said, hey, I'm doing gods and monsters. You are absolutely right. In 2022.
Yeah.
But in 2019, the big guy, they said it's over. I don't know what's so hard about that.
Because I don't remember that.
Hold on. Bring out the girls. It's over.
I remember it.
Look, I don't remember it happening like that.
I bet you don't.
Green lighting that shit.
It was already done. It was already in the books. None of those. The only thing that had to finish filming, I think, was The Flash.
Yep.
Bro,
and that was
because Blue Beetle and Shazam came after that.
Was already done. Blue Beetle was supposed to go to HBO Max.
He did put out
during the pandemic. That was an HBO Max movie, and they just put it in the theater to try to make money.
Yep. There was a day release. Yeah,
I'll concede that because I'm driving and I can't.
Yeah, we telling you.
Sources.
We telling you
that one.
You telling your sources.
That one.
This is literally what Google said.
I concede that. I don't remember it that way.
Look, I was there.
You don't.
I was there. I was rooting for The Rock. Shit, I was like, okay. But
Look,
then when I watched it, and that boy got on my nerves in the damn movie, and Rock was just floating
Oh
through
my
the
God.
wall on every damn thing, I was like,
The
nah,
Rock's
Rock,
accent got on my nerves in that movie.
But yeah, like Q said, if Black Adam had better numbers, you best believe The Rock would have took over DC.
Oh, most definitely. He would have been part of
James Gunn.
It
would have been The Rock, would have been the head of DC, and it would have been Black Adam this, Black Adam that.
And you think it would have still been a reboot? We still would have kicked out Henry Cavill. Everybody would have still
if The Rock was there, no, because him and Henry Cavill are boys.
Been the head of it. He would have, he's the one who brought Henry Cavill back. They did an interview. The Rock talks about it. He was like, "Yep, we brought Cavill back," but then I didn't know that they hired James Gunn.
It was like a month later.
So that's what I'm talking about. Like around that time, everybody was under the impression that they were still staying until James Gunn made the announcement. Like, nah, we finna all this shit finna go away.
So that's why Warner Brothers said, let's go ahead and throw out all the rest of these movies so we can recap our money, and then James Gunn is going to take over from there.
Yeah, there was no definitive on who was staying because remember during this time the Snyder Bros was in full effect. Right. They was in heavy just going crazy. So nobody really knew. Well, everybody knew that it was over with, but once Cavill, because listen to what you just said, Cavill came back. Why was he gone if it was still going to be going on? He was gone because they booted his ass already.
But I think everything was up in the air. From my understanding, I don't remember it being like, all y'all are gone, because even old girl who was playing Wonder Woman was kind of surprised. That's what I'm saying. I don't recall them saying like in 2019, like we just gonna reboot everything. Because it still was, everybody was kind of up in the air. Oh, is Henry Cavill staying? Is so-and-so staying?
As far as yeah, you're right. As far as the actors, the only one who really was like, nah, this shit, the one who let me know it was really over, Ben. Ben said, man, I don't know why you keep asking that. This shit is over with.
It's done.
I feel my little shit with the Flash. That was it. I'm out of this. Like, that was it.
Hey, Tina, you remember at the end of Rush Hour 2 when old boy hit the car and it was like he ain't coming back for Rush Hour? That's exactly what that's the DCEU.
Oh gosh.
and the majority of the actors. So the only person that, let's be real, the only person that had a shot with coming back is getting ready to be Lobo. So that's the only person. So just saying. But even Ben was tired. It was a lot of the things that the politics of Warner Brothers at that time was atrocious.
Yeah,
they didn't know why their leadership was atrocious.
All of that.
Yeah, so Ben was having Affleck was burnt out. He was like, I'd rather do my own films that are successful than to deal with this bull crap. So he was already done. You know what I mean? So with James Gunn, our boy, let you call it, our boy came.
That's our boy.
He you know what I'm saying? He turned the tide of the DCU. That's what they said. The hierarchy. Remember, the Rock, the hierarchy. He took kind of whole
hierarchy of the
DCU.
Wasn't nobody in charge over there. The hierarchy about to change. No, wasn't nobody in charge over there.
He cut a whole WWE promo for Black Adam, and it was whack. Sorry, it was whack. It was whack. Pissed me off. I spent my money watching that. It's whack. And he a black man.
I think Henry was. I think after.
According to him, he black during February when he representing his daddy, and he's Samoan the rest of the year.
Okay.
Dwayne.
Okay.
Dwayne.
Yeah. We just call him the Rock.
Yeah, he's Dwayne. He's Dwayne in February, and he's the Rock the rest of the year.
He's Dwayne. If you want to claim him, claim him. If not, don't claim. You know what I mean? It's like that.
I can't claim nobody who don't claim themselves. Now, if you claim yourself, I'm gonna claim you, but he don't claim it, so I can't claim it.
Well, it's like he said, he do black stuff. He'll rap on the song every now and then.
He was on the Tech Nine song. Yeah, he hang with Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? They look like
he'll do right Kevin Hart stuff. I just think WWE, working in that environment, it's hard. Working in that environment and being of mixed heritage, it is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and his daddy was black as hell too.
yeah.
Soul Man Rocky Johnson was blackety black.
Yeah.
So, I mean, him and
Kevin
Hart is
all types of stuff.
Yeah, Kevin Hart is this version. Is Danny DeVito is the black Danny DeVito, and The Rock is Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm surprised they haven't did twins yet. So
that's actually work while you playing.
Hey, he would do it. Now, white people gonna get mad. They do twins with The Rock and Kevin Hart.
Actually, they wanted to do first. It was supposed to be triplets, and they were supposed to be adding Eddie Murphy as the third brother. That's what was the thing for a long time.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Now you hear that? Nah, Tina. Nah. Let's black people get jobs. Oh gosh, now let black people get jobs.
No, I just say oh gosh, because Eddie is like Eddie in the 80s and 90s. Eddie. Eddie, Danny DeVito, and who else? Who was the other person?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold. Okay, yeah.
You said that's a race swap I wouldn't mind. I'm just saying.
Jesus.
Hold on, what we had Q just became a member onto Bluminati's channel, so that's what's up.
Okay,
that's what's up. And he put, I'm more interested in the story in the Wonder Man show, and that's what Q I'm most disappointed about. I don't know what the story is. Is he a guy that's looking for a job? That's an actor who wants to be Wonder Man because he showed it on screen. And come to find out he has magical powers. Where did he get the powers from? Who, you know what I'm saying? The who, what, where, when, and why has not been told in this. So we don't know what the story really is. Is it a troll job by Marvel? Is this a parody? What is the story? So that's the question about the story. So before we get to you guys' answers, let me go ahead and hook them up real quick.
Gang bang. Gang bang. Gang bang.
You are truly amazing.
Gang
Thank you for your super chat.
Gang bang. Gang bang.
And thank you for being a member for 5 months, though. I appreciate you, Q.
Appreciate it. Marvel doing these troll jobs is stupid. The She-Hulk, that was just dumb.
You like She-Hulk, didn't you, Tina?
I liked it up until like episode 4. Then I kind of fell off. I'm like, what are we doing?
It's just you know what? Who was more? Wong and that damn girl. What was her name?
Madison.
Madison was that was the show. I
with
wanted more.
2 G's or whatever, 2 T's or something.
If we're doing
2 N's, was it 2 N's?
Yeah.
if we're going in like that, then give me the actual funny shit, because She-Hulk was a fish out of water for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why is she a fish? She-Hulk loves being She-Hulk.
Yeah,
She does.
And I think that they missed that whole point. Like, She-Hulk walks around as She-Hulk 24/7.
yeah.
Okay, I'll give you this. She-Hulk could have been better if they did it like Welcome to Derry. They gave us Pennywise later on the last three episodes. She could have been Jen trying to discover what it is, going in and out of She-Hulk, but trying to discover what it is, what it really means to be She-Hulk, without disrespecting Bruce in the process. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can still have the wacky hijinks and stuff like that tied in, but more of a coming to age story instead of being disrespectful to a guy who's literally struggling to stop being a green rage monster and trolling white men.
Yeah.
Tina,
That's what it was.
This is where the source material would have worked.
Oh, no, Tina don't care about source material. She should have loved She-Hulk because the damn source material.
Look, the show still got to be good for me to love it.
Now it got to be good. No,
Yeah.
She took the check.
Yeah, I still want the story to be good. If you're going to stray away from the source material, make it good. I think Namor was a great adaptation. I like going away from the source material with Namor because we just saw it with Aquaman. I want to see that again.
Aquaman was. Oh, I'm sorry. Aquaman was a better adaptation of the source material than Namor was.
I
Because you
agree because it
because
was
you know
more
you because
through the source
because
material.
because you made you try to I, there's plenty of Hispanic characters that they could have
Where
drawn
they at?
inspiration from. No,
Namor
you don't
is
care
the
about the
didn't
source
make sense
material.
to me.
You don't
Namor
care.
didn't
Who
make
was the Hispanic characters? Where they at?
Here,
Sunspot? Who
let's
else? Who we got? You gotta
Somebody
Google
is
them. We
South
don't even
American
know
and he's
him.
black. It's South American and he's black.
He still would be considered, Hispanic, Latin.
But he's Afro Latino. And in every adaptation, they made him as crystal clear as possible. I mean, White Tiger is Latino. He is.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
since I don't follow a lot of Mexican, or you could I mean not T-Bird. That's
White Tiger was.
They were
Hey,
gonna
they
do
killed
the
him. They knocked White Tiger off pretty quick. I was mad about that. I like
Well,
but
they
he
said
dies
no,
in the,
well,
he actually
he
dies
said-
in the comics though.
he dies in the comics.
Yeah, but
Source
they
material.
killed- no,
Source
I
material.
get it, but you could have kept him a little bit
So-
longer. Golly.
They did. They kept it for the next episode.
Yeah.
And yeah, right. The actor did die too.
Yeah, the actor
Yeah.
died, but then they
He
gave
died
it
later.
but they actually he died right after the
Right.
show. He died of cancer like right during the making of the show, like right after he was done.
No, he died like I thought he died like later, like, not like years later, but I thought it was like a couple months later. Rest in peace. I hate that they did White Tiger like that.
Silk from
Damn.
Spider-Man is Hispanic.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, we can't do nothing with them now. That's Sony.
True.
Hold on.
True that.
They ain't got none. This is why I believe in race swapping. Take all the jobs. Y'all, you
No,
can't
they
do
do.
no
I'm
Hispanic damn
I'm
character.
just trying to think of it because the thing is they don't play into being Spanish. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like they don't make that a part of their identity. It's hard for black to not be a part of our identity when we're shaded differently. You know what I mean?
But they did make it, as far as like with Namor, they made his whole existence about what happened to Mexicans. And you could have, I mean,
Indigenous
American
people,
side,
Mayans.
I get that.
Yeah,
I get that,
America.
but that has nothing to do with Namor's story.
Of course, that's why we changed it. Yes, change it.
I mean, you could have did it with America Chavez, but she can't even bust through dimensions or whatever, and she's sitting right there.
My bad. Yeah, Cindy Moon is Asian. My bad. Y'all right. But Namor, the thing is, Namor being Mexican, and he wasn't even a good. He wasn't even a good Mexican.
And but just think about the optics, Tina. Namor being Mexican and underwater.
It's not Mexican.
Mexican and underwater.
He was.
He's
He's
not
lying.
Yeah, it's Antarctica. It's Mayan. It's Mexican.
It's not Mexican.
It's
No,
Mexico.
they're not.
They're not in Mexico?
No.
The Mayans ran around the Yucatan Peninsula, which is in Mexico. What are you talking about?
Bro. Okay. All right.
Oh no! Wait a minute.
on.
When but still underwater Mexicans, and you don't get the racist connection to that. That was racist as hell. This is right. You didn't. Hold on. Wait a minute. You didn't. And this is what pisses me off about Ryan Coogler, because he did an excellent job showing Irish culture in Sinners, and then turn around and make the Mexicans Namor underwater. Come on, man. That's
What the
racist.
hell Irish culture was in Sinners besides the song? Come on, man.
I mean, that's a part of their culture.
It's
part of their culture.
Was permanently wet. That is crazy. You can't be saying that on Beyonce's internet, Stamina. Oh man! And see, we have to defend this stuff, Tina. We
I'm
gotta
gonna defend it. I'm gonna ride for it.
So they couldn't stay on land. They just had to be in the water. The Mexicans had to be in the water. Boy, that's cold blooded. That's cold. It's out all the way out. And then again, they throw water balloons at black folks. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up.
They said that the blacks couldn't swim in their pool, man. That whole movie is a big racial trope, though.
No, it's
I don't know if
not. I
that's a good
watched
or
it
bad
today.
thing.
It was good. I watched it today. I'm like, y'all hating on this. This is actually a pretty good movie.
It
I
was
watched
a
it
good
today.
movie. It's a
It's a
bad
good
Black
movie.
Panther movie. We stand
Yeah.
by that. It's a
I
good movie.
will
Bad Black Panther
concede
movie.
that to y'all to say it's a bad Black Panther movie, but it was a good movie. I watched it today. I haven't watched it in years. I'm like, this is a damn good movie.
It's a good movie. Just
Yeah.
but me and Dre always say that it's a good movie, just a bad Black Panther movie. We've always said that.
Yeah. I'll concede that for y'all. I will.
Yeah, many Mayans are Mexican.
Yeah, I don't know what
Many
Tina she's still
Mayans are Mexican.
She's still driving.
Yeah, she's driving.
So I'm
Many
just trying to-
Mayans are Mexican.
Hold up. Hey Siri.
I guess technically if you live in
Are
Mexico,
Mayans Mexican?
but that's no, they're
Maya are indigenous peoples of Mexico and Central America.
I'm sorry. That's what Siri said it, not me. So again, that makes it worse. See, they could be nobody else. They could be nobody else.
Oh Lord, I love the race
Black
swap
people
of
can
Namor.
swim. No,
And listen, let me tell you
I'm not
something.
going to sit here and dissect Black Panther 2. I'm not, because that'll be another 3-hour show.
If Doomsday comes out and Russo's have Namor looking bad as hell, I don't want to hear y'all say, man, Namor was fired. Well, Blue ain't gonna say it because he ain't got no expectations. Dre, you better not get on Beyonce's internet and say, man, Namor was looking fired. I'm gonna be like, no, he wasn't. Don't say that. He was not. Don't say he was. He wasn't.
First of all, I wouldn't call him Namor because that's not his name.
His name is Namor.
Whatever.
Namor.
Pronunciation, Namor, you know.
Namor.
Hey, if all they gotta do is just all they gotta do is just throw him in the
In the oven.
Oh,
Put him in the
Put him
oven.
in the oven. That was the dumbest.
well, like they was cooking beef jerky. Put him in. Put him in that beef jerky machine. That's it.
They
Namor.
watered, no pun intended, but they watered Namor all the way down. All the
They
way.
did.
This is the dude who throws
That's because
blows.
Namor in the comics, especially during with X-Men versus Avengers, all of that is dope. We're
This
not
dude
saying
ain't no
this
joke,
because
man.
we're not a fan. Dude's been around since the 1930s, but man, him being
Namor
part
ain't
of
no
Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? Him and T'Challa's beef between each other. It could have been more than just a story of Mexican heritage. I get it. I understand what Ryan Coogler was
We
trying to
might get
do.
that. We might
We
get
not.
that. Y'all
With
act like
who?
it's the end.
With
We
Shuri?
might get that.
It just don't hit the same, Tina.
We gonna get a male Black Panther, y'all. Y'all just I hold out a little bit. We gonna get him. I think Shuri is gonna be Black Panther after Black Panther 3. Yeah, we gonna get a man. I don't know what the man gonna be. I don't know if he's T'Challa Jr., but I know we gonna get a male Black Panther. Still get those stories.
I wish you could see my face right now.
Y'all don't think so? Y'all think Shuri still gonna have the mantle?
No, T'Challa's coming back. No, T'Challa's
Okay.
coming back. We just don't know if it's Child or T'Challa.
I don't know if Shuri not going to stay. I don't know. I don't know.
Not sure he gonna get knocked up by Namor. Look,
Oh my God.
if it's up to Ryan Coogler, she gonna be a baby mama.
Yeah.
No.
And Namor gonna die, and it's gonna be a little half-breed winged panther cat thing flying around.
God.
He gonna look like that thing from Shang-Chi. There's not gonna be no head, just gonna be wings.
Oh my God.
like a chicken nugget with wings. Watch.
Oh my God.
Yeah, let Coogler get a yeah.
We gonna get a male Black Panther. I don't know which one it's gonna be, but it's coming.
Not forgive me, Laura. I have sinned. I watched Wakanda Forever right after Christmas. Dude, I literally was gonna watch X-Men Origins Wolverine before I watched Wakanda Forever.
Yeah,
I've
you
been
really
watching
don't
them
like
all.
You going back to watch?
I've been watching them all. I've been
I watched
binging
Days of
everything. I've
Future.
been watching them all.
I watched Days of Futures Past last night. I watched X-Men 3. I was enjoying myself with X3. That movie is hilarious.
I like all of them.
I cannot watch
Wakanda with winged feet. Not Riri gonna raise a baby in a trap. Oh, with y'all. I think she learned her lesson. So
And I'm gonna tell you, is Riri showing up in Doomsday?
I think so.
she has no choice. She's got to show up in Doomsday.
Is her deal with the devil still gonna be on? Like,
You got to.
it's certain storylines that
don't make sense.
that we're never going to get the answer to. That's
right.
Yeah.
That's why, again, it goes back to Wonder Man. Why is Wonder Man if his story does not connect to anything? Now, I will say this. This is where I would get excited about Wonder Man. Follow me on this one. If he was a part of, and we did this in WandaVision. Remember when they had Vision scattered all over? It was a million pieces or whatever, and they were trying to get it back online.
Yeah.
If Simon was a part of the experiment to try to get him online, if they tie in WandaVision to that, you might have me, because that is continuity storytelling. I will get invested in that, because I will wonder the who, what, why, when, and where of storytelling and how.
Talking about how they got White Vision.
That's how they got White Vision, because they end up using him as an experiment to be able to get Vision online. You know what I'm saying? Got his
powers too?
It could be, but then that would tie into what comic book? And the reason why he has red eyes.
Doing that.
You don't think so?
You're giving them too much.
No. Oh, wait a minute. Because Tina don't like source material, so I ain't talking to Tina.
It ain't even about that. It's about congruent story. It's about storytelling that you're doing right now.
It's storytelling, yeah. And that's
what I'm saying is just look at what they haven't connected nothing. Why would they start now?
And that's why I said I would get excited if. I'm not saying they are going to get excited. I would get excited if Simon Williams was part of the experiment, the Vision experiment. They could have called it, or they could have called it Vision Quest, to be able to get Vision online. Because if Vision was, reanimated by the Scarlet Witch's chaos energy, that chaos energy was still a part of that body of Vision. That what brought him online. That's what helped him stay online as far as reanimation. That energy gets inside of Simon because they're trying to do an experiment with him. They could make it like he's trying to get an experiment because he is a broke actor and he's just looking for some money. The same thing that they just did with the Century. Yes. Yeah. Then that would be continuity storytelling. That would make sense, and that would actually tie into a lot of Simon Williams' actual story. Because if you remember, the Grim Reaper was shown in WandaVision as a cartoon character in a cartoon in the credit.
In the post credit.
In the credit
title.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now Johnny's on. Now Johnny's with me. Johnny's with me now. So that's what I'm saying. It would tie into that, and I would be more invested. I would be, because now you're getting me invested as a comic book fan and comic book lore. Then you will be able to tie in Wanda, Wonder Man, and Vision, which is the story. But it's loosely adapted from the actual comic book story.
Right.
I could get excited about that.
Look, I'm glad they ain't doing it, because I don't want to see Wanda and Simon Williams hugged up. Don't do it. I don't want to see it.
Well, they don't even have to do that. They don't have to do that.
Only reason why I disagree with you, because if you read Wonder Man Century #1, that's literally, the story is sad as hell. I mean, he wasn't twirling around because he was on meth. You know what I mean? But it's that Century #1 is sad. So I
on that boy,
because they essentially just gave Century Wonder Man's origin, right? Because that was Wonder Man's origin.
No. Century. They literally Century's origin. That was Century's origin.
Wasn't Wonder Man in the comics? Wasn't he like on drugs or something, and he ended up in a facility?
Nope.
Wonder Man was
He was an act. He became an actor, but he
was a
was
bad
he was
guy.
the heir.
No.
Yeah, he
was
was
a
the
bad guy.
heir. Yeah, and he was the heir to the
To his dad's company.
Yeah.
dad's
But he
company
ended
because
up on
they
like
were
drugs or something, right?
no.
No, that's
His dad was
How did he
what
get
you're
his
talking about
powers?
is he had already became one. He had died, and they brought him. They basically
yeah, they brought him back.
and he had to take a drug to stay what he was. But that drug turned his whole body into ionic energy. That's what you're speaking of. He wasn't on drugs; they just gave him drugs.
Okay,
Bob
I
was
remember
on that
something with
smack.
drugs. I remember something with the drugs.
Why
Yeah, Bob was on
everybody?
that
Why
smack.
everybody got to be on drugs, Tina? Because he black.
That's what I remember. No, because he was white.
Because he's black. Jay and Foreman, thank you for the $2 super chat. Melvin Graham for the Black Panther, right, Tina?
What?
Melvin
Melvin?
Gregg.
Who's
I like
Melvin Gregg?
The dude.
I
Is
met
that the
Melvin.
light skinned dude?
Oh,
He was in he's been in a lot of stuff. He's what show he in now? He's in a show. It's like the new Office type show that he's in. He was in
Oh, or
he
is that
was in
the older
Snowfall.
guy?
He was in Snowfall, and he was in the Blackening. Yep, but he was in Snowfall. He was the damn. When did they kill him?
Is that the light skinned dude?
Yeah, no. You talking about? You ain't talking about dude from Power, are you? I'll pull him up. I'll pull him up.
All right. While you're pulling them up, let me go ahead and let me get on the proper thank yous.
I mean, he is nice.
Gang banging, gang banging, gang banging.
So we were talking about light skin.
That's him. That's him. That's him.
I don't like the light skinned dude.
Yeah,
And
it's a
Culture
couple of
Man
light
said
skin.
that.
I mean, just saying the light skinned dude.
JD Informant said that.
Jay, don't start. Jay did that on my live about a month ago. Tell Jay, don't come over and play.
Tina, don't do it now because in the what is it, the Flag of Our Fathers video game, the light skinned T'Chaka was in that. And everybody or what was not T'Chaka? It was not T'Chaka. Azuri. Yeah. So yeah. Nope. Don't do it now. Nope. The check. Let's get the check. That man speaking Jamaican. That man speaking straight Jamaican, and he ain't even Wakanda Jamaican.
Well, according to Tina, you can be, Wakandan.
Obviously, they can. Didn't they do it?
Or Jamaican or whatever.
Did they not do it? They did it. Do I agree with it? Nope, they did it.
With no actual real ties to being over there. So
They made him light, bright mulatto. Wow. I was like, okay. This is what we doing.
No. Not Wakanda. Not even though it's fictional, it's still in the middle of the continent of Africa. No. Not that light. Now, if they was West African, if it was Igbo, Igbo, then that'd be totally different. I'm like, hey, well, you know what? You know what I'm saying? Or you know what? But no, we're not doing it.
Hey, y'all need to reach out to the creators and ask them why they made that creative decision.
Well, that video game is not coming out, so I don't care. So
what? I think you could. They shelved that one. I thought they shelved the other Black Panther game.
They did. They shelved that one too, but that still ain't coming out. So good.
They shut them down, Tina. They shut them down.
But then the same conversation could be had about my boy being Jon Stewart.
I mean, there was a conversation about that.
Yeah, well,
even though we see his parents are blackety black is as black as you could get it.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. He's still light and bright.
He ain't that light. He ain't Melvin Gregg light. Nah, he ain't Melvin Gregg. He's brown. He's a little brown, but he ain't Melvin Gregg
light skinned man.
No, he get a little sun. He'll darken up a little bit. Melvin Gregg is that.
In the winter time, look at me right now. I'm a little, I'm kind of light right now.
You're a tan. You're a little
pecan tan. But get me in the winter time. Get me in the winter. I mean, in the summer. Then I'm chocolate. DeAndre Mosley, thank you for the $5 super chat. Since we're talking about race swaps and comic accuracy, what about Green Lantern Jon Stewart being light?
We were just talking about
there was a conversation about it. That was a business decision.
But
I ain't
honestly,
mad at it, but it was a
but
business decision.
but honestly, if you look throughout comics, it depends on who. I always say,
The
go
colors.
back and look at comics. Go look at who's inking them, because in one
Great
inking, he looked like a 70s disco dancer, and then you
Yep.
get later on, he looked
Yeah.
like a light skinned dude with wavy hair. You know what I'm saying? Just because if people, what people do is their only introduction is to like Jon Stewart or to comic books is through physical media and is video media. So it's a television show, it's a cartoon, or a cartoon or something like that.
Mhm.
It's the way that they drew them or who voiced them. That doesn't
Yeah.
mean that's the definitive. That's the definitive character. But I know one damn thing, that Namor wasn't Mexican. Ba-bing!
But even Storm has been drawn.
Light as hell.
Yeah.
Light as hell. And then sometimes she's I mean, Giant Size X-Men #1, she's dark skinned. So it just depends. Depends on who's inking the character. And they've always had a problem when it came to black. It's always a problem when it comes to black skin tones in comics.
Yeah.
Always a
You
problem.
should let well, it's not just that. Back in the day, Kodak,
Kodak
they
Black?
couldn't do
Nah,
the company,
No, I know.
because they was in charge of all the colors and stuff.
Yeah.
So when they took a picture of a black person, you were basically invisible. That's why you would be white eyes and teeth, because they wouldn't the color grading was not for black folks. It took I think until the 60s or the 70s for them to redo their color grading technology to make you actually show up. And the only reason why they did that is because I think it was either cigarettes or some company said, hey, when we take pictures using y'all film, this doesn't show up. So can y'all change that? They didn't change it because of black folks. They changed it because of whatever product was going up.
Yeah, that's for black people. Make that turkey teeth white.
That's crazy.
You said he learned that in film class. Yep. And especially when you start looking at the way that they used to do ink in comic books, it used to be real bad.
Yeah.
They had no problem making them, making them slew-footed with pink lips. And black is black as night, but when it came to April O'Neil, we just can't find a way to make her dark skin or make her black. You just can't find a way. We gotta make her white.
They did what they did, and it just stuck. Even though who I based it off of was black, but
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all. This is the let's get into like the final thoughts of this. Wonder Man. What is your thought on how this show is going to go? I'm gonna start with Tina since she's the guest and she's driving right now, and she was over there putting us in the hateocracy, and I'm glad we debunked all of that.
Call Blue a hater every time he go live, so that's just that's normal. That's every day. I'm curious on if they're trying to make him a mutant. That it just seems that way, because just based off of the trailer, it seems like the average mutant story. I know I have powers. I'm trying to mask it, but I just want to live a regular. You can't live a regular life with powers. So I wonder if they're walking this line of making him a mutant because the Department of Damage Control is involved. I want to know, what is his brother? Why is his brother the antagonist? What does this have to do with acting? I'm gonna watch it. I hope it's good, and I hope he sticks around. But I am a little just like, it's kind of all over the place.
I mean, if you have those questions and more, you can please just go to the source material.
I'm not going to the source material.
Read
because they're not following it. Why? I'm not gonna waste my time.
Look, Uncle Rucky said that the thing that Negroes hate the most is a book.
Nah. I'm just when it comes to certain stuff, it's just I'll be in the same boat as y'all, mad and upset. I've read a lot of source material for a lot of stuff, but I'm just like, I just let it go when the TV shows and movies come out. I just have to let it go.
Give them a book.
Release it.
Tina, you are really a product of the 80s, Tina. That's all that is. Tina watched
You
a lot
are.
of 80s movies back in the day that had nothing to
Yup.
do with the book sometimes. And
Yup.
she just, and we
And
just
she
had
never
to
let that go.
just
Never let it go.
That's all that is. I understand.
I mean, I'm a product of the 80s too, but you know,
I understand
Y'all
now,
all
Tina.
products of the 80s. That's when y'all was born.
Thank you.
yes. So are you.
I'm a product
And-
of reality. No, I'm a product of reality. That's what I'm a product of.
Your reality.
All those things that ventured away from the source material, like
She
really
is.
ventured away, they failed. That's the best.
Like what? Like what?
Like what?
No,
What'd you
no.
say?
You said all the things that ventured away failed. Like what? What was the example you gave?
Oh, I would have to go.
I give you one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I just thought you. I thought you gave an example. Oh, okay.
I'm
I
gonna
give
give
you-
you.
I
I'm gonna
kinda
give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Double
When
Dragon.
they went away, Double Dragon. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Okay.
What came after Double Dragon? It was another one. Street Fighter. What's another one? Super Mario Brothers. What's another?
Oh, Super Mario Brothers might be the king of venturing away from the source material. And failing.
I mean, they took a dive off of the source material. Nope, not today. Oh Lord, what was another one?
My thoughts on I honestly, I hope it works. I really hope it works. I'm actually rooting for Wonder Man to work. The bad thing is, I know it'll work and it won't go anywhere. That's the bad thing. Like, it'll work and won't go anywhere. Also, as far as the story, this is what I think this story is gonna be. I think this is a dream. I think he is dreaming about having,
That's making it worse.
I know, but that's the
You're
only
making
thing
it
that makes
worse.
sense. That's the only way this makes sense. It's got to be a dream, right?
No,
Because
that's why I brought up. That's why I brought up my theory.
he's a dude playing a dude. In this
This
show,
guy's
like,
another dude.
another dude. It's got to be a dream. Like, why is what's happening in this show for this to even work? Hi, I'm Simon Williams. I want to play Wonder Man, right? Wonder Man. Now he takes on the moniker of Wonder Man as a superhero. Is that what's going on? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
This
Kinda
gotta be, it's
crazy.
gotta be a dream. He gotta be like daydreaming. Maybe he locked up. Maybe Damage Control got him and his brother locked up. They trading war stories, smoking a little bit of that,
What?
drinking some toilet water. I don't know, man. I don't know.
No.
It's wild. I don't know, man.
It is kind of meta. It's really like you're auditioning for Wonder Man, then you're about to turn into Wonder Man. It's really like kind of like it's like really meta. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's a lot
That's a
going
bad
on.
thing. I think that's a bad thing. Because it's not gonna be I don't think it's gonna be cohesive and understandable the way that they think it's gonna be. Like, this was probably written by somebody who was like super duper smart and too smart for their own good. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those type of people. And when they write stuff, they're like, oh, they gonna love this and blah blah. And they add all this meta
This
stuff
is
in.
Destin's brainchild. This is Destin Daniel Cretton. This is his show.
Did he write it or is he just directing?
Hey, I don't think he
might not
wrote
even
it, but
understand this. He might just, all right, there go your spot. Get on your spot. Say the words. I'm going. I got other stuff to shoot.
I'm going to
He might
lunch
not even
now.
understand.
Goodbye.
this was his project. I think he's a showrunner.
Hold on.
This
Let me
This
see.
is.
Let me see who the showrunner is. Who of this show? So that'll give us a little. If it's Brad Winderbaum, I'm gonna have some thoughts.
Well, he would be the
some
EP.
thoughts.
He would be the executive producer.
But if he's the showrunner, then
why
I'm
would
gonna
he
have
be
the
the showrunner? He's the EP.
I don't know. He could be, but we about to find out who's the showrunner of Wonder Man.
Bo?
I know. No, no.
All right, all right. So the showrunner is actually Andrew Guest,
Okay.
and he's a writer and producer known for Brooklyn Nine-Nine and 30 Rock, who serves as the head writer. This is going to be goofy. Who serves as the head writer and executive producer, working alongside director EP Destin Daniel Cretton.
Yep, there we go, dude. There it is.
I
It's
told
the
you it was
dream.
Destin's
He's the show. Yeah, he's the showrunner and head writer is Andrew Guest, and Destin Daniel Cretton is the EP.
Yep.
So we're gonna get Wonder Man looking at us, talking into the, you know what I'm saying? On some, he make a little corny joke and then turn and look at the camera type. Is that what we getting?
Yeah.
Why, Lord? Why? Oh, no. Okay. I
You know,
Daniel does a great.
Those people would have served better doing She-Hulk than Wonder Man.
Yeah. No. You know what? I'm not gonna say it because we don't know. I'm not gonna say what it could be. Just because he wrote for those shows, I'm not saying it can't be good because I love Shang-Chi. I might probably gonna go watch it tonight. I love Shang-Chi. I'm not even gonna sit up here in front. Shang-Chi was awesome.
But you're talking about a director, not the writer.
But the director and the head writer that has done, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, even though that show was funny and 30 Rock 30 Rock, you know what I'm saying, is a good show. Does it translate over to what the MCU wants to portray going forward? Is the question.
Yeah.
So,
yes, Community, Parks and Rec, all of those great shows.
But remember, the Russos came from Parks and Rec though, in a rec shop. So I'm going to hold my thoughts.
Russos did one episode? They didn't do a lot over there.
But they did more. No, they came from Community, right? Community and Parks and Rec, I believe. But let me just say this. Let me just say this. My thoughts is if they tie Simon Williams into Vision and Wanda, then I'm a respect the show a lot more because at least they're doing continuity. If this is just a meta show in the vein of She-Hulk, just to be doing something that though is going to be a waste of time, I'm gonna be pissed. They
might nod at it, but it's not going to be connected. They might give you a little wink, wink.
That's dumb. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the problem with the MCU right now is there's nothing that's connected. There's no connective tissue. There's too many loose ends. There's too many undefined or underdeveloped storylines that hasn't had a resolution. One thing that I criticize people when it came to Peacemaker is that they wrapped up the storylines. Whether you like the last episode or not, they wrapped up the storyline, so there's no loose ends. What is Wonder Man going to do to connect these loose ends that is out there? That
ain't for him to do. That's for Vision Quest to do. That ain't for him to do.
But Wonder Man is so connected to Wanda and Vision. It kind of has to if they want to do it the right way. For me to get aboard Simon Williams, they have to do that.
What they should have did, Dre? They should have saved Wonder Man for after once they established the X-Men and just have Wonder Man and Beast.
They could have.
They're best friends. They should have.
They are best friends.
There go your buddy cop. Instead of Travis Slattery, you get Beast
and Wonder Man,
Funny Man. If they want to do that, you know what I'm saying? I think that works better than what we're trying to get here. Establish him over there because
he's not a mutant. He's a mutant
anyway.
Yeah, he's a mutant.
I'm trying to make him a mutant. It feels like that's what they're doing.
I said you think that they're trying to make him a mutant. I didn't say that you were trying to make him a mutant.
Oh, it just feels like it. How the trailers is going. He obviously has powers he's trying to conceal to be an actor. He want to live a normal life, and it's like, bro, it's gonna be kind of hard.
But it depends on how they tell the story. And again, if they tell the story, I'm trying to tell you, if they tie it in the WandaVision, I'm trying to tell you, it's going to be a better story if they tie it in the WandaVision. We already
know them people not talking. You know how we know they're not talking? Let me tell you how we know, because the Vision Quest people are talking to the Wanda people. Like, they're making it clear, hey, this is all tied into Agatha and Wanda. We have never heard them say Vision Quest has anything to do with Wonder Man.
Yeah.
Never. But they're making it clear
we don't know yet.
that Tommy is going to be in Vision Quest. The boys is seen together. They're making it clear where that connection is. The creator even said, we're wrapping up the trilogy between Wanda, Agatha, and Vision Quest. They're making that through line.
And I was gonna say that too.
I am.
Because the way the feeling I'm getting from this is this was done during Aman Vellani's Miss Marvel. I think the writing for this was conceived during that time. especially with damage control and going after superpowered beings.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that? We had She-Hulk running around. Nobody came after She-Hulk. She was defending superpowered beings.
Yep.
And they were
Yeah.
free to. They had superheroes who was doing superheroing things, right? Like, what? Why is damage control now going after these? And supposedly that's happening in the Spider-Man
In the Spider-Man, yeah.
movie too. We don't know what is. Are they going to be explaining damage control now? With the damage control we got was they was collecting Shatari stuff in Spider-Man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the only damage control we got? That
And Miss
other
Marvel.
two-
Miss Marvel. Mm-hmm. And then Spider-Man and Wonder
and
Man.
then, right. So what has escalated damage control to doing this? You see what I'm saying? We had the whole Sokovia Accord. Shouldn't that be covered in that? But that's dismantled now, right?
Right.
So why is the government now going after superpowered beings if the Sokovia Accords is over and done with? That's what I'm saying. Like, this whole thing don't make sense in the whole sense of anything. I think there's just a thrown together, content driven.
Yeah.
Y'all took the check. Maybe Tina shouldn't have took this check. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it was a bigger check waiting on him somewhere out there. I don't know.
I agree.
But
I was upset when he took it. But I was upset, but I'm like, hey, get paid, young nigga, get paid. But I was like, damn, why you just ain't wait?
You
wait
can't
a
just
little
get
bit.
paid.
sometimes
The problem, take it a check. What they tell you, all money ain't good money.
good money. Yeah. P said they offered him $1 million. He said if they offered me $1 million, that means I can go out and get way more than that my damn self. Oh man, I hope it worked though. I hope it worked.
But what does working look like? When you say you hope it works, what does that look like? And like, what does that
Working would
mean?
be Yaya gets to come back. To me, that's working. Yeah, see
Don't
how
say
both y'all
that.
laugh? See how y'all
Don't say
laugh?
that. No.
Telling
Don't
a
say that as
cohesive
your
story.
Don't say that's your barometer. Because if he comes back, I don't want you to be like, but his TV show was trash. So don't let
Why
that
would
be
I
your
say that? I just
barometer.
said for me, him working is him being able to come back.
Okay,
Regardless, it's
I
like
think
this.
he's coming back.
Regardless of how I might feel about a show, somebody coming back means that it worked somewhere in whatever the system is, right? Trevor
Okay.
Slattery, him coming back, that character worked somewhere in that system for him to keep, or not necessarily because he could know somebody that knows somebody. that
Yeah,
scratched
it could be
somebody's
a
back.
know somebody. Yeah,
But
that's
I don't-
all that is.
Y'all know somebody that knows somebody that scratched somebody's back over there at Marvel, just based off of what's going on. I would like to, if Yaya is in on this, then be in. That's all I'm saying. If we're getting Black Wonder Man, then I want Black Wonder Man. Then give it to me. Then let's make Wonder Man black. I need him to be from Valdosta, Georgia, growing up in the stick. I need that. Give me slave Simon. Give me, you know what I'm saying? Give me his ancestors with slaves. Give me that. Give me that. I want black. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna go in on it, like you said, Tina, get the check, then y'all need to be in the meeting and say, hey, look, man, what we got next for Simon? I need to, my people need
No,
more
he got the
Simon.
check. No, he's got the check. Here's the script. Do what I tell you, boy.
I need more Simon. We doing West Coast Avengers. I'm hooking up with me, Hawkeye, and all
Jay
of them is
Bishop.
doing West Coast Avengers.
Yeah.
That way, do I get the chance to be an Avenger? Then that's what I need. That's what I need. But if that's not gonna happen, then why are we doing this? That's all I'm saying. Ironheart, bring Ironheart back. Bring them all back. Shuri, let Shuri let her keep going being Shuri. She ain't gotta be Black Panther, but let her keep being Shuri. Bring Falcon back, the real one, not Reyes or whatever his name is. You know what I'm saying? Give me real, authentic stories from these characters that y'all just threw a bone to. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
They said bring Terrence Howard back.
Bring Terrence Howard back.
Come on, man. You know it's been a long time since I wore this suit, man.
I
Yeah,
don't mean
man,
slave
slave
in the
Simon,
sense of actually being a slave. I'm saying like his ancestry is.
You said let her be a slave. Like, damn.
I know, my bad. I ain't mean it like that. Yeah,
Damn.
Planet Black.
You said let him be from Augusta, Georgia.
Augusta, Georgia, somewhere deep in the South. Just, and I don't mean like Sam Wilson, how they faked him to be from Louisiana and don't even sound,
He has no Louisiana accent whatsoever.
none of that.
No nothing. No
He's
big.
really from there.
Yeah,
But
he doesn't.
But
His dialect.
he's a classically trained actor, so he done lost his stuff. He don't talk. He don't sound like that no more.
He said, "But bring Daddy a sandwich."
Right.
Like I said, all I'm saying is, and to make this fit for me to be on 1,000% on board is just tie it into something that makes sense. And the thing that makes sense to me is not a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. No, have him be tied into the experiments that they were doing with Vision. You know what I mean? Because think about it like this. Because the time stone got ripped out of his head, they had all the components, right? Remember, if I'm not mistaken, Wanda she was using her chaos magic to try to bring him online, and it wouldn't work, right? I'm trying to tell you, if Simon was a part of an experiment that, hey, we just need somebody to come in for this experiment. We're doing wave patterns because we're looking at this revolutionary thing. Have him be a part of that experiment. Hell, it could be anything that happened. He just don't remember what happened. You know what I'm saying? And because she came, I know what the scene is. She came in there and she was trying to use her chaos magic to try to bring him online, but it wouldn't work because he had no mind stone. He had nothing. He was just a husk of himself. And they came in, tried to use it, didn't work. What if that actually stayed there? Pieces of the chaos energy stayed there. Then they bring him in to give wave patterns to the new Vision, and that chaos energy went inside of Simon Williams. That's how he ended up with powers. He just don't remember because again they were messing with this. You understand? They were messing with his brain, his brain waves or whatever, trying to get Vision online. That would work. I would be all about that because then you go from this quirky, meta thing to actual. This dude got stolen. He could have got stolen. He could have got anything. They took him in there. They use him as an experiment. His brother is a part of that as a Grim Reaper. You know what I'm saying? All of that, man. That would be that would get me hooked.
Right.
Now, are they going to do that? Probably not. But I'm just saying that would be a hell of a story. So he's really Bashan. No, remember, no, he's powder now. He's pasty. DeAndre Mosley, thank you again for the $5 super chat. At Marvel lean more into Sam Wilson's therapist and mentor role, he could have bridged the last phase and build up Cap and the Avengers leader. Yes, they could. I agree with that.
Come on, man. You cooking with that one. You cooking.
I agree with that. You know who else is cooking? These butter biscuits.
You are truly amazing. Thank you for your super chat.
Again, thank you so very much.
Sam was highly done wrong.
Yep, he was done terribly wrong.
Done wrong. Like even if you didn't like him, even if you didn't buy into him being the Captain America thing, you could have at least gave him a compelling story to where, okay, now I see what y'all are trying to do. But they just didn't do that. Like, why wouldn't you lean into that? That should be an underlying storyline. Like, some people like you as Captain America, some people don't.
Yep.
Some of your own people don't like you.
But that was a part of the storyline from the source material.
Right. Lean into it. Like, to me, that's what makes the story of you being Captain America a story. Not just you. Oh, I'm Captain America now, but yeah, I don't like you being Captain America. You know what I'm saying? And these people don't like you, or I like you being Captain America. Why? You know what I'm saying? The internal conflict between the people and it being a big story, because Captain America is a propaganda piece. And I think that's what a lot of people are forgetting. He's not just some superhero running around. The reason why Cap is because he was used as propaganda. He was supposed to galvanize the people to let you know that, hey, this is America, yada, yada, yada. This, you know what I'm saying, the things going on. Now we got this guy being the propaganda, the mouthpiece for not for America or for the government or the military, right?
Right.
People gonna have something to say about it.
Yep. Especially after he didn't want it in the first place.
Right. So
But
Tina,
no.
source materials, the reason why source material carry weight is because that's how we get the characters to where they are to even be viable in a movie, is due to source material.
Nah, cut the check. That's what she said. Cut the check. Cut the check.
Tina say Stamina called her Auntie Ruckus. Where he did that at? Stamina, you calling people Uncle Ruckus? Auntie Ruckus? Why was? I don't even know what that means. What does that mean?
Auntie Ruckus, like Uncle Ruckus?
Nah, he's propaganda like Tom King. This dude chill.
Yeah. Make U.S. Agent Cap. He was. He was.
He was. I think to really call controversy, you make Bucky Cap, just like they did in the book.
Yeah.
Right. Cap comes back and say, "Nah, you can't be Cap. I'm giving it to Sam." You know what I'm saying? Like, really cause it and really make. What did this shield really mean at the end of the day for those who, not for the real Captain America, but for Bucky and for Sam? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does it mean for them? Because at the end of the day, it really don't mean nothing. Because I was already Falcon.
I don't know. He's Trump's Cap. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I have my feelings on Wonder Man, but I explain them. If they do it like if they're giving me a compelling story, then I'm cool with it. If this is just some nonsense just to make content, I'm gonna be so disappointed because I believe Yaya deserved better, but Yaya took the check. Yeah. So
be better. I mean, be ready to be disappointed because I think that's exactly what this is gonna be. And I'm gonna tell you this. It's gonna be some people out there who gonna say this is the best thing since sliced bread, and why y'all mad, blah 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 blah, and I'm be like, y'all, come on, y'all just talking out the side of y'all neck. Y'all know this was not good. You know, if it ends up being what I think is gonna end up being. Let me preface it saying that.
Like I said, I want to see. That's it. I just want to see. So. All right, man. Let's go ahead and let's wrap this thing up. What do you have? Do you have anything else?
Nah, I ain't got nothing else on the matter. Coming up, man. Like I said, I'll be changing the show around a little bit. So it won't, or the stuff I'll be changing up what I'll be covering. It's gonna be get a little bit more spread out. And it won't just be comic book related Marvel stuff, but I will still be doing that. So, but I want to talk more hip hop, sports, music, you know, stuff like that, just to spread it out a little bit. So,
yeah. All right, and then tomorrow I'll be back with another. Like I said, more grifting, boy. They don't stop, boy. Now they was going after Welcome to Derry. Oh, Lord have mercy. So
how can you go out the Welcome to Derry? What did they do?
Remember you said it was a black show. So
yeah, I did say that. You're right.
Yeah, so they done went after Welcome to Derry. So me and High CHD, we got some discussing to do. So
that's crazy.
Yep. So that's what that's what we're gonna be doing tomorrow. So all right. Let's go ahead and get up out of here, man. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. This was fun. Thanks to Tina for making it fun. We miss Mika G though. Miss Mika G. I don't think Mika G really wanted to come into this conversation. I don't think she would have wanted to come in this. She was like, "What the hell is this shit?" But we miss Mika G. She will be back next week. But thank you guys for tuning in, man. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, especially the Bluminati right over here. But don't forget to like, share, subscribe over here at the Dre Max Show. We just hit 5,000 subscribers. We're moving on up. All right. So until next time, we all let you guys later. Peace and bye-bye, man. Let's get up out of here, man. Where's the outro at? Let's roll.